Hey y'all, welcome in to another All American Homecoming live after show. Y'all are tickling me from this comment section, this chats. Kofi, um, I mean, points have just been made. Points have really been made in the comment section. Kofi is not coming, letting up. It seems. And you know what? We can't wait to hear and unpack. This was a decent episode, y'all. We got quite a lot. The only issue that I really am finding as of right now is with Gabby. Where is Gabby? Justice for Gabby and all of that jazz. What's up, y'all? It's your good sis, Erica Vane, coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with the All American Homecoming Live After Show, where I'm packing episode 10 from season 3. I actually did my breakdown and I just realized that I did not make it live before we got on here. So that is my bad. I'm going to do it while we're on live and all of you lovely people can watch it after the fact. But I'm going to go ahead and make it live for anybody else who just scrolling the little interwebs. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? I just came back off of a 3-day sabbatical where I gave myself voice rest. So no talking, silence for 3 days, no phone, no computer, no TV, no radio, no additional digital stimuli or nothing. Only journals, books, parks, beaches, and sleep. Ice cream. I got to do whatever I wanted to do for 3 days. Nobody could contact me. I couldn't contact nobody. And it was glorious. It was wonderful. I feel great. Like, I feel really, really great. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Because it's giving y'all can't hear me. And I always, whenever I come in on a really great note, y'all can't ever hear me. Oh, y'all can. Hey, y'all. Okay, great. Love this for us. See? Come on. Everything is just aligning. Let me shout some people out. The Lawrence Report looked like he was one of the first ones up in here. Oh, no. Was it John? Okay, scrolled all the way up. It was John. Then Kenny. Then Kofi going at it. Welcome in, y'all. Supernova. How are you? Hey, Etta. I think I just saw Shari P. Hey, Kendra. Hey, Brittany. How are you, boo? Hey, Kay. Kenny. I think I said her, but if not, can't miss you, boo. Hey, Sade. Hey, Kimberly Felder. Hey, Denise. And shout out to everybody who be on my personal channel and y'all be going through the journeys with me. I appreciate it. Kimberly, your message was so sweet. I am just so grateful that you enjoyed the pre-recorded lives that I did while I was away. And y'all have been so supportive of my personal channel of me like taking a break and refreshing. Thank you, Supernova. I appreciate it, boo. One Shot Gaming, how are you? Hey, Denise. I think I said Shari, but in case I didn't, hey, Shari, boo. Hey, Cendrika. Hey, Aaron. How are you, honey? Hey, Nikki, baby. I think I got everybody as of right now. You didn't watch the episode, but you got a problem with the title. John, you gotta watch the episode because now you about to be in here trolling. It was actually a decent episode and a lot of parallels, which of course we're gonna unpack. Thank you, Sade. I appreciate it. Okay. For some reason, I'm feeling that JR and Keisha aren't telling the entire truth of what they did in the bit. If we get another part 2 of It Wasn't Just a Kiss, I'm gonna lose my mind. Because they have already played that card. All American Homecoming Writers. Y'all played that card with David and Simone. We didn't ask for all of that. You let their lips lock. And then more parts of them was in parts of each other. And we didn't ask for that. So if Keisha and JR did more than a kiss, it's going to be me and them writers. Period. Because why? Didn't nobody ask for that. And the way that Keisha's running around this episode talking about it wasn't nothing. I thought it was something, but it wasn't nothing. But if y'all body parts got involved, hands and feet. That's all I'm gonna say. Hands and feet. You here for Rested and Rested Glow and Fabulousness? Yes, I gotta do it more often. You was literally watching the episode in the chat going off. I can't with you. Ever since I've been waiting all day for this one. Y'all, okay, so part of it I also feel they didn't give Gabby justice, but then also we got very little by way of JR for the kiss. So also I'm still like, but where are you at with this kiss? We know how Keisha feel. We know what Keisha think. What did JR feel? I'm not too convinced. I'm not too sure. If you're a Karen Mott fan, you know I'm not too sure. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. She said it was a mistake, but they wanted to kiss. Like, hello. Listen here. Listen. I think some people react to certain things different when they can't control the aftermath. There's no good reason in a situation like that for someone who effed up that bad and he know it. Yeah. I'm gonna bring Kofi up because I didn't even get all his points. Kofi, don't do Cam. He deserves better. Kofi, don't do Cam now. Don't do Cam. They on your neck in the chat, Kofi. All right, let me open up the Discord. Y'all can say where we want to start. Well, also everybody in the chat, drop where you want to start. What character you want to start with? Because they gave us a lot. They gave us a lot to go off of today. And I'm trying to make the adjustment. I'm so sorry I was late. I'm so sorry, but we just getting back acclimated. I just got back to LA, but I am going to be moving forward, trying my best to time my lives based off of Eastern Standard Time and like what's appropriate there. And then it's just going to be hella early here. So like, it's like 4:00 here. That's perfectly fine. Like I can make the adjustment being on the East Coast and then seeing how late it was and like feeling it myself. I'm like, oh man, I be putting y'all through that. I don't like that. So I'm trying to adjust. Hopefully this little 7:00 time slot work for y'all. Cause I'm going to try to like hover around here for the East Coast folks. So I'll just be having y'all up all times of night and day and hours and all of that. Oh wait, that's why I didn't upload it. I didn't have a thumbnail for it. That's why y'all gonna have to wait until I get off of here because I didn't finish the thumbnail. But Discord, let me get in here. John, you cannot be in the Discord because you did not watch the episode you said. So how are you gonna be in the Discord talking and you ain't finished watching the episode? We is not doing that. We are sticking to the script and we talking about the episode. We are not going off in some tangents today. Erica is back, refresh and refocus. Oh, okay, you finished. All right, y'all, the Discord is open. Where is... Oh, broken headphones. I need to get some new ones, y'all. And with this fro. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my hair next. I'm not going back to braids until after my high school reunion, which is in November. So I'll probably go back into braids at the end of November, going into December. But I need to figure out what I'm going to do in the meantime, in between time. I have no idea. All right. Dominic, you can always come in. As a moderator, you can always come straight into the call. Can you hear me? How? Aw. Thank you for popping in. Simone is stressful. That's the start. That's all it is. She's stressful. She back to being stressful. And guess what? She free of the cancer, so now I'm back on her ass. All right. Thank you, boo. Have a great class. Alrighty, the crew's in here. Hey Sha, hey Kofi, hey John, hey Kenny. Kofi, not you too cool. Sup, people? Not you just trying to be calm. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wait, where can he go? I think she's gonna come back. All right, where y'all want to start? Drop in the chat too. Oh, where's y'all ratings for the episode? A scale of 1 to 10. I didn't do ratings. What's y'all still can't hear them? Y'all should be able to hear them. Kofi gave it a 9. Supernova gave it an 8. Let me know if we're good, y'all, with the audio. I believe we should be good. I'm trying to do well today. Yes. Okay, hold on. Somebody say something. One of y'all say something. Y'all can't hear that? I'm trying to pull it up right now. I'm checking. Okay, one more time. Somebody say something. Y'all can't hear that? I'm trying to pull it up right now. I'm checking. Oh, you can hear me, but not the call. Somebody say something. No, they can't. Y'all can't hear that? No, they can't hear y'all. What is going on? This thing says it's fine. Oh, you can hear me, but not the call. No, I don't think it's y'all. No, they can't. Discord, there. Say something else for me. No, they can't hear y'all. It's something else. What's up, people? Keep talking, y'all. I don't know what's going on. They're trying to come up with a name for they don't. Kofi says he rejects JR junkies. Yo, I do not know what's going on. You can only hear Erica. Thank you, Tamara. I do not know what is going on. It says it's fine. Let me transition back. No, I do not know what's going on. You can only hear Erica. Let me bring this all the way up. Is that it? No. Someone give me something. Say something. JR's Justice. Kofi, this is not sounding great for you, but
Joyride.
Oh, I think I fixed it. Hold on. Can y'all hear now?
Judges. Yeah.
Keep going, y'all.
Erica's
Oh, it's good. Are we good to go?
JR Jockbox.
Jackrabbits.
Yes, we're good
Jockey.
now. Sorry, y'all.
JR
I
Jockey.
fixed it.
Bunnies.
All right, cool. We
Kofi
good.
is trying to keep his composure. He doesn't want to be called the JR Junkies, but he also doesn't have a good name. That was pretty much it. It was a bunch of pleasantries at the start. Y'all didn't really miss nothing. Sorry about that. RK, yes, you gotta watch the episode because we about to spoil it for you. Hey, Queen Kayla Boo. Y'all got another name for Kofi? Because JR Junkies
I got
is not
one.
gonna get it.
Juvenile.
You said what?
Juvenile, like my favorite. Juvenile, like one of my
JR
favorite rappers.
Juveniles. It gives immature. It gives.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah. But hey, so look, if I'm gonna, since I'm probably gonna be the lone person that's probably gonna try and defend JR, I'm gonna let the anti-JRs go first. I'm a hold out.
Not
So
the
y'all,
anti JR.
whoever,
So that's where we started. We started with JR, Keisha, Cam.
yeah, I mean that's what we was going back and forth in the chat. Like it was getting it was getting respectful, but like that's where it started. You know what I mean? Like that's on my mind right now. I just rewatched the episode this morning, this like an hour ago, so it's fresh in my mind. So,
okay, go ahead, y'all. Do y'all's thing.
Who wants to go first? I got some. I feel like if I go first, I'm not gonna stop. So, like, go. Whoever want to get the ball rolling, go ahead.
I say we spin a wheel or something to see who goes first.
Facts. No, because Kofi, I can't wait to hear what you have to say to justify this behavior, this episode. And I'm speaking
I'll
about
go first. How about that? And then y'all go from there. I'll go first.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, let's go.
That makes sense.
I'm on JR's head specifically because the kiss happened, but because we don't get his point of view about the kiss, I can't really say too much until next episode. So it's just kind of up in the air. Now, what I'm more on his head about, which is probably wrong of me, is like you and the Simone, and oh my God, I'm never gonna play baseball again. I'm never gonna play tennis again. Oh my God. It's like stressing me out. Stop it, please. To come up with the fact that you can make a club team is something that I actually had a thought about 6 episodes ago. And it was literally one of the very many things that you could do as it pertains to like furthering your career. Just because you don't get to play in college or your college career stops short does not mean that your professional career is completely upended. It doesn't mean that you never have a chance to play again. And I was watching this episode and I was also thinking like, y'all claim to want to play the sports that you love so goddamn bad, but you're so focused on playing it at this particular level. Are we watching you play it every Saturday when you don't have practice or every Sunday in your spare time? Like, nobody is stopping y'all from actually picking up a racket or picking up a damn baseball and actually playing the sport that you love. Relax. Both JR and Simone in this episode, they weren't doing entirely too much like they have been before, but I am so over the narrative being beaten over our head of like, oh my God, the team is gone. Relax. I was a 2-sport athlete. Hurricane Katrina happened and I lost volleyball. And you know what happened? I was able to go to grad school and have grad school completely paid for because while I didn't have a volleyball team after my sophomore year and coming back from for Hurricane Katrina, I was only able to be a 1-sport athlete and play basketball. When I got to grad school, the NCAA said, you know what? Because you lost your team, here's some eligibility back. Things work out in crazy ways. I need y'all both to relax and get off my nerves. JR, I need you to get your ass in the room and start thinking about how you feel. Do you want to be with Keisha? Was the kiss meaningful for you? Did you want the kiss like Keisha talking about? Like, you could have spent so much more time in this episode processing your goddamn feelings and you keep beating us over the head about this goddamn baseball dream that is not actually gone. Not too much. Cam, I'm very proud of you, bro. Like, I am so proud that he was able to walk away from this girl. Because the way I feel like this girl was poison for Cam, and he just keeps eating it every single week. And it's like, I get it because you're in love with her, but then also at some point you gotta choose yourself and choose not to die. Love that for him. Absolutely loved it for him. Netta, because I don't necessarily know if I want to speak to Keisha. Netta, you was acting your ass off, girl, but Keisha, just sit your ass in the corner. Okay, those are my thoughts.
Not poison.
Yeah, I'm not going to say poison. Like, is she toxic? Yeah, but poison would mean like she gonna kill you. I don't think she gives that. All right, I'm finna go.
How you gonna skip everybody that you wanted to hear? Talking about you finna go.
No, I just if I don't get this out now, I'm not gonna get it out. So
All
I'm
right,
just
get
gonna.
it out.
All right. So okay, Cam. Let me holler at you, player. Look, I understand
Not you starting
that
with
you're
Cam.
hurt. Yeah, I understand that
I'm
you're hurt.
saying.
I get it, man. Like you did what you had to do for your own peace. Um, I just think the only thing that I got an issue with you in this, and it's not even like it's not that big of a deal, but I just felt like if Keisha got to tell you what she did, you didn't need to tell Gabby about that. I just wish you would have let Jr. like sit with his feelings and let him have that conversation with his girlfriend because this is the second time you done this, bro. And I just think that's a violation. But other than that, I mean, you did what you had to do for your own, mental health and sanity. Um, there's
Absolutely
a
not,
narr-
Kofi.
well, I mean, that's me. I'm speaking from me. Okay, so this is my opinion. I
Wait, but why do you feel
so
okay?
I,
So to like
mm-mm.
unpack it before you go on to something else, why do you feel like Cam can't speak to his friend about something that affects them both? So then now he has
look.
to lie to his friend the moment that he finds out information that affects them both. Mind you, he was friends with Gabby before he even knew JR. Before he became
I
JR's little brother. Before anything, Gabby was there.
look, I fine, that's your friend, but like if you're not rocking with JR anymore, okay, that's fine. You're within your right to do that. But I just felt like JR should have had the chance to tell him herself. It's not like he wasn't going
He
to tell
did
her
have the
because
chance to tell her, and he didn't. He chose to wait for her to come back from Alabama. The phones worked.
That
As you can
part.
see, Cam
That
called.
part.
nah, no, I just think that that's something you have to tell your partner face to face. You don't do that over a phone call.
Well,
No,
Okay.
I would
but
hope you don't do it to
but
begin with at all. But
Right.
if it's
Yeah,
already getting
but
out around school, Cam, I didn't even know that Cam was the one that told her until JR said it or something like that. Because I assumed that she heard from like Yard Yak or something. Cam tried to beat this boy's ass in the middle of the
uh-huh.
Middle
cafeteria.
of the cafeteria.
true.
Yeah.
It wasn't a
Yeah.
secret.
I
So
Gabby
know it
has
wasn't in
friends
his
too
mind.
outside of Cam that could have been hitting her up right after Cam. Because if I was
Okay.
in that cafeteria and I heard that my girl's boyfriend cheated on her,
Oh,
I'm texting her right away like, "Girl, like, where are you at? What you doing? You need to hear this tea."
yeah, okay,
Yeah,
that's
but
fine. That's
also like
that's y'all.
bad
That's
planning
y'all.
on Jaya and Keisha's side too. Because Keisha is talking about, I'm gonna tell Cam after class. Jaya's like, oh, I'm gonna drive down. I see this man sitting down eating breakfast. I was like, so I thought you were on the way to go and, tell Gabby what's happened. But also, we've seen this happen before. Like, they can put two and two together. Okay, if Keisha tells Cam after class, obviously he's
Exactly.
gonna tell Gabby. So, like, what? It's
I don't
really
know. I
given
think
Jaya
laying
didn't
any
give a
blame at
damn.
Cam's door is wild work, and it
I
becomes a way to
Yeah,
Wild
like
that's
work.
play
crazy.
semantics. When at the
look,
end of
I
the
just
day, yes, Jr. is in a relationship with Gabby, but Cam is in a friendship with Gabby. And the moment that he knows
Yeah.
something that's going to actually hurt her, whether it's from the relationship or not, or it could be, I seen your somebody in the acapellas, whatever the hell the name of the dance group was or the singing group was, doing something untoward that would hurt her, he would be obligated to tell her that as well. So for me, him being the one to say it, JR had plenty of time. They kissed, they went to sleep, they woke up, she came back to his room. All of that time had passed. He could have been in Alabama by then.
look, I just
But
all right, fine. Y'all can feel that way. This is just I'm just speaking for myself, okay? But that's not even like this that like you said, the semantics. So that's not really like that's it. But other than that, Cam did what he had to do, and I'm not mad at him for it. All right. I mean, now I don't know how everybody moves forward after this. Like it I don't know, man, because even Cam's playing it cool, but I know if he had the chance, he'd still want to put them paws on him. So I don't know how they move forward after this. Now, in
No,
terms
I
of
mean he
Jr.,
already
there's
said
this.
at the museum opening that he, as long as JR didn't say nothing to him, he's not gonna have no problem. So the
yeah.
Yeah,
crux of what we saw in reference to him putting hands on him happened early in the episode, and now he's over. He's resolved to like we're nothing, and that's perfectly fine. Keep your distance.
Yeah, I
Yep.
get that, but you check this promo. I mean, he's looking at him with the evil eye while he's talking to Gabby. So I'm like, I don't think it's done. Like, I
He's been
think there's
looking at
still
him with the evil eye.
okay,
Yeah.
fine, but like, it's already done. Like you say, you don't want nothing to do with him.
But
So
he's
what?
still
What?
hurt,
He's
so
in a
he
This is
can
relationship
interesting to
with
me, Kofi,
Kofi.
because it's
God
it's
damn.
interesting because I get that JR is your favorite character, but does every other character not get to have the full range and cycle and time and space with their emotions because they're not JR?
No, no, they can. I just think it's like, what is that going to change? Like, it's already happened. Okay, you
I
just
don't think
kicking
that
this
people
negative energy.
harbor frustration and resentment because it's going to change anything. I think it's just a way in which people process in whatever time they do. If your girl cheats on you, you're not going to be looking at the guy the next day sideways that she cheated on you with. Maybe looking at
No,
him
I'm
like,
not.
why him? What did I do?
I
Any of the myriad of things that could be coming up while staring at this
Mm-hmm.
no,
man.
no. I'm. That's
True.
fair. I mean, I'm not going. I'm gonna speak for myself. Yeah, I would feel some type of way too. But but that's inconsequential. Like, I want to get to the crux of like why people think JR was moving nonchalant in this episode, like as if he didn't care. I
Who
don't
said
think
that?
he. Well, that's what was going on in the back and forth. Like, Kenny and I kind of had a back and forth about,
Yeah.
why did he act nonchalant about the whole thing? Like, Keisha's out here crying, like not getting out of bed. We know where she feels. Like, JR's like, I think he feels bad, but he was just moving like, okay, I know I effed up, but I'm just gonna keep my distance and keep doing what I'm doing. And this is what I honestly think I think he just didn't want to deal with that right now. I think we're gonna get his true feelings about what he feels about Keisha and this whole situation in the next episode when he has to have that conversation with her. And man, he's about to get sent to the slaughterhouse. And I mean, I can't protect him because he messed up, But at the same time, I don't know what his true feelings are, so I feel like I gotta stall him out for a little bit because I don't know how he feels. So to say that, oh, he didn't care or he's not he was just moving like, it happy go lucky, yeah, life is beautiful. Nah, that's not what it was. So I just think
Real
in
quick,
that
Quinny, before you
in
jump
this
in, MJ 3009, it's not just looking at it from a woman's perspective, it's looking at it from a friend's perspective. Um if I know that somebody cheated on Kofi and I don't tell him, I am actually betraying our friendship.
mm,
It's not about the woman versus the
Facts.
man. It's about the friendship. And I think because we get into relationships, romantic relationships, and the way our society works, we trick ourselves into believing that romance tops everything, but relationship is at the core of all of it. And I'm personally in a place of like really unlearning the idea that romance tops everything and like lead with like foundational really great bones for relationship first, and then the nuances that come for whatever the specificity of that relationship is, it is. But I'm not going to immediately say that romance trumps anything. More often than not, you're going to go through your life and your friends are going to outlast your boyfriends. Your friends are going to outlast your girlfriends. Your friends are going to outlast whatever you are calling your romantic thing. So I don't think it's unrealistic, or I don't think it's only siding with the woman to say that if you are a friend and y'all happen to be in a couple that is running parallel to one another and your person cheats with their person, it is not unrealistic for that person, regardless of gender, to now confide in that other person who had also been betrayed because they already have a friendship. If they weren't friends, this would be a conversation because maybe it wouldn't be hit for him to go out of his way to do something for this person, but they are actually friends.
mm,
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
which
And
Back
I
I
would
to
agree
like to
with.
add to you too, Erica, that if Gabby was the one that got this information first, she 100% would phone call Cam and let him know right
Yep.
Yeah,
away because they have a
yeah.
loyalty to each other that goes outside of their relationship. So, them trusting that information to each other is based solely on their relationship that they have with each other, not that that Cam wants to betray JR or to have Gabby break up with him or whatever. I think he got that information and he felt the need to let his friend know that, hey, we've been we've been sensing this, and this is how far it went. You should know this too.
That I agree with. Okay, where was I? What point was I
Well, you
making
were talking
before?
about Kenny said that he was frolicking around. Well, no, Allie just said that. Allie said that JR was acting real. It's so good to be free, smiling, giving advice. He
Nah,
was damn near
I
skipping
don't.
around campus. Kenny, what were you
Nah, I
saying
didn't.
in the chat before before Kofi go back to
Well,
making his
Nah,
before
point?
I was telling Kofi Jr. didn't give a damn. Like he was acting like he really didn't give a damn. Like my thing is, even after that whole scene that happened in the Eaton area, he could have called Gabby. That like if you hadn't said anything up until that point, that's the time that you would make a phone call. Just
Ooh,
like because I'm just saying
it was
because
the Lando saying you
at the
forgot
end of
Gabby
the day,
for me. I was just like, ooh.
oh, I was about to get to the next part there. Okay. And then you didn't even remember Gabby talking about this between me, Keisha and Cam. Like, boy, and Gabby. And Gabby. What about Gabby?
yeah.
Justice for Gabby, okay? So I mean, Kofi, I can't get behind this
Justice.
because he really was frolicking around
I don't.
campus, worried about everything else besides his girlfriend that he hurts. Okay? That's a
Listen,
problem. But I feel like I need more context in
yeah,
terms of how he really feels about it because they didn't really show much on that. And
yeah,
maybe that is what added to my annoyance because I was like, wow, he just really don't give a damn though, but okay.
He shouldn't have
yes,
even been in the rest of the episode. He said he was gonna drive down to go see Gabby. Once she found
Yeah.
out, he should have been left.
yeah. Well, I just think he didn't want to deal with it at that time. I feel like he wants to have that conversation face to face. So, and I
Kofi!
didn't
Well,
get frolicking.
mhm.
Oh, I'm free.
Kofi, you
I
just
cheated
gave
on my
yourself the
girlfriend.
kiss of death, my bro. Did you hear what you
Oh,
just
No,
I'm
but
said?
what?
Kofi.
What
I
I
don't
say?
think
He
he
didn't
wanted
want to
to
deal with
deal with
it.
it at that
No,
time.
No, like I'm saying,
The
like
way that
just
will send me through the roof if I was in this
oh,
circumstance. You don't want to
uh,
deal with the infidelity that you dished
you
out to me at this time?
Exactly.
I just
doing.
no. When I
Oh!
say that, I mean like this whole thing until like she's here. I speak to her face to face. I'm not trying to
No,
have this
no,
conversation over a
no. If
phone
you ever
call.
No,
find yourself in this
no.
position, Kofi, do not think that. Think whatever the opposite of
All
that
right,
is, that's what you do.
I,
You don't do that.
I,
Exactly.
I'm for real,
all
Kobe.
right,
Yes,
Like,
because
fine.
I'm being dramatic for like entertainment purposes, but no, for real. Like, when you are in a space where
yeah.
you have betrayed the person that you love, when you have compromised y'all's trust, when you have just done something that is going to put y'all in a bad spot and you know it and you own it, the onus is on you to be in the offensive to actually figure out what you're going to do to try to make it better. You probably can't make it better, but you at least have to try. And opting out of that, falling back, even waiting to see and be strategic feels calculated, feels disingenuous, feels like you really don't care how hurtful whatever your decision was. So people are reading it like JR didn't give a damn and was gallivanting because he was not on the offensive. He was not proactive in going to go save his relationship. The way that Keisha was
Yep.
running around campus and chasing Cam all over the place, Gabby deserved that same energy times two.
And
What you
even
want him to do? I mean,
I
the
just
girl
said
told
it.
him she don't. No, but the
even
girl just texted him, "Don't
Kofi.
talk to me." What you want me to
Okay.
do at
Who
But
that point?
Kofi,
cares?
you hold
Kofi,
on to your
Kofi, Kofi,
relationship.
Okay,
Kofi.
real
She
quick,
Uh,
y'all
said
want to welcome in Princess Caleboo and Cindrika as well.
oh my god.
hi.
Kofi,
All
I
right,
I
yo,
No, but
what's
understand that
up?
she said don't call,
Kofi.
don't text, don't whatever, and that means if you don't want this relationship, don't do any of those things.
Mm.
Mm,
That's what
But
I
yeah,
saw.
also,
all
but
right, y'all
also,
got it.
she's saying
Kofi,
those
it's
things
not
because
about we
she's
got it, and
hurt.
it's not about trying to make you wrong. Like, I hate when you get to this place where you reserve back to like, okay, forget it. It's like, no, this is some real stuff, and this will be helpful if you get yourself into a pickle like this too. If you really want your relationship, you have to fight for it, especially in the times where you're the one who did the wrong thing. It'll be a different story if you were the person who was wrong. Then it's all on your time. It's all in the way that you want it. But you still, as the person, as the perpetrator, you have to present the opportunities for the person who was wrong to pick and choose what they will and will not accept. And yeah, she said, no, I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to, whatever. Of course she doesn't. But she still needs to know and
Yeah,
feel that you're in it and that you want it.
All right.
exactly.
So
And
what
she would
should
only
JR
say
have
that
done?
because she's
So
hurt.
even
Because she's
uh, uh
hurt.
oh yeah, okay, that I understand. So what y'all are saying is basically right after everything comes out, even if she tells him not to talk to him, he should have just said, you know what, I'm finna drive up there, I'm gonna call her. Even if she don't want to talk to me, I'm gonna
He
make the
should have.
effort to try to see her. Is that what
He
y'all
Yeah.
are
should have.
saying?
Yes, because
All
Yeah,
at
he
the
right.
could
end of
have
the
gone
I
to
day, in
think
places, but
relationship,
she would
y'all,
not.
it's less about, especially when we're wrong, but in general, we need to be moving in a way that we do things because we deeply want to do them, or we feel something and we deeply want to convey that, versus we're trying to get a reaction out of somebody. When you are the person that's making up for cheating, you do not need to be leading with, I'm going to do this so that they take me back, I'm going to do this so that they can forgive me. You need to do the thing because you want to do the thing, regardless of what her response is going to be. You want to do the thing. If you're thinking, I don't want to do this because she don't want to see me and because she ain't gonna let this, at least you did it. There's no way I'm getting out of a relationship that I actually want to be in without pulling up every stop and doing every possible thing that I could. And I'm not holding their feet to the fire. Well, like, you didn't accept everything I did. No, I did everything that I could. So that once it is actually done, once it's actually cooled off, once I've decided I can't do it anymore, and I don't have the capacity to keep pursuing you in this way, I know that I gave it everything that I could. I know that I tried my very best. But I'd be damned.
All right.
I'd be damned if I'm the
All
one
right.
who messes up and then I chill on campus and kiki with everybody. I'll be
all
damned.
right,
Yeah.
fine. I get y'all.
Even,
I
yeah,
just
even
I
so,
just
not
don't
one
think
time.
I
Yes,
just
I
felt
do
like he
love
didn't
that.
give those vibes. But regardless, I'm gonna stall him out because I don't know how he truly feels at this moment about the whole situation. So I need to, get that before I even pass judgment.
You
So
might not feel
anybody
like
else want to
he
go?
wasn't giving those vibes, but you know that he wasn't giving the proactive vibes either.
Okay, fine. So say that. Don't characterize him as like, oh, I didn't give a damn about this relationship. I'm free. Like
No, I'm
that's all
helping
I'm.
you find articulation because I'm not even one that's unnecessarily on it. I just understand how people got to this place. I personally
All
don't
right.
care either way. And I started this off saying I was going to wait to see what he has next episode. But that's
Yeah,
for
that's kind
you.
of where
There
I'm
is a
at
very
too.
real understanding for people who think that, yeah, he don't care because he was a little bit too lackadaisical about it.
All right,
Yeah.
and that's a fair point. All right, who else want to go before I get on Keisha? So,
If
Yeah, they can go.
what now?
uh,
Go ahead, princess.
I okay, I just want to say that I honestly do like accept the fact that she, even though that she didn't have a choice because it was her heart was racing, that she did tell him in the beginning of the episode because I like the fact that Kim took like half of the day to himself to figure out what he wanted to do. And like he wanted to know, like, okay, like, do I want to stay with her, even though I'm about to write this breakup song? Even if I like, do I want to stay with her, or do I want to break up with her? But the way the breakup went, even though it was really like so mature, of like how he actually took the day to think about this and just like basically straight up told her that I'm done, I can't do it, like, because she can't, and it's really her fault because kept on shutting him out. Like how he didn't know about like her doing street dance and about anything, like she was kept on hiding from him. It just it just felt like the relationship was already drifting apart, and it's really her fault.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Like I feel like Keisha, even though I love Keisha, I love every character, but it's like you put this on yourself. And to be honest, I feel like they needed space anyway.
Yeah. See, I don't even know even if Cam says he's done. I don't know if he's truly done. Like, I mean, you just don't stop loving somebody even though you've broken up with them.
You
So
don't
I
stop
don't know.
loving
Why would he
somebody,
not be?
I don't know. Like, I just don't know, man. Like it. I gotta see how this is gonna end because I just don't think this is over. Like he says it's over, but I don't think it's over. You feel me?
Hello?
Like
It,
this is
it
like
helps just
Yeah, we can
because
hear you,
it's
John.
just
because you love somebody doesn't necessarily mean that they're still good for you in that moment. Like he's been through a lot with Keisha.
Yeah, I get it.
Her
I
hiding
know.
things from him and so forth and so on. Like she done jumped him off several times in front of other people. Like he's given her a whole heck of a lot of grace.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Now,
do.
Brandon,
I get
only thing
that.
she had to do in this whole time was communicate. And it's
Yeah.
exhausting. And he's exhausted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think he said it best in the episode as well. He said he was thinking all this time it was, why is it that she can't trust me? Why can't she open up? Why can't she let me in? And it's really, I can't trust you. And it's because of the buildup of lies and the secrets. And then he's been really trying. Like he's been patient, he's been understanding, and she just won't let him in. So I think he just came to the realization that, you know what, I don't think there's anything I can do to
You
Mm.
talking about
to
Cam?
yeah, to
Yep.
make
Oh,
himself
okay.
trust, you know? Like
Yeah,
I
I
I
agree.
think they're finished. They're done. I really hope for his sake that they're done because like that's just entirely too much. It's entirely too much.
Oh,
Always
yeah, you
remember
got
they started off with him being stood up.
yeah.
I
That's
don't know,
true.
y'all. I
Yeah.
am of a similar mind where I'm not fully convinced. It's going to take me watching the next 2 episodes to believe that Cam is really done. Because you can say something in the moment, especially when you're in the depths of like the shock and feeling all the emotions tied to it. But to watch how he often rebounded with her, how he often took accountability when it was hers, how he often just closed the gap in their relationship, I'm not fully convinced that there isn't a spin the block in Cam. Not to say
Dang,
that he
Yeah.
Spencer James
should. I'm
number
not saying
two.
that he should, but I'm just saying the way that he loves this girl, I'm not fully convinced.
Maybe he'll
I could
just go into his
um
R&B bag.
spinning off, but I think this needed to happen for a wake-up call for Keisha so she can understand how deeply she can actually hurt him. Because I feel like up to this point, like Keisha's actions have just been swept under the rug. Cam hasn't really stood on business in any of their disagreements or in um any of their altercations. He always kind of reverts back to her um having the right. And I feel like in this moment, he really stood on business. And I feel like even if they do get back together, I hope
It will be
Keisha is not the
changed.
same. I hope, yeah, I
I hope
hope
so
this
too.
like shakes her
I
to
hope
the
he says
core
no.
where she's like, you know?
I hope so too.
Keisha really does like need to, but I feel like Keisha needs to take time for herself. I kind of really do want her like to go back to therapy and actually figure out what she wants.
I agree.
I don't
Yeah.
know if she knows
Well,
if she doesn't like JR either because her friends
She don't.
basically kind of said, "Hey, I think you need to think about this more. Do you actually not like JR? Like, are you sure you have no feelings for him?"
yeah, because I think she lying. She says she don't like him. She said the kiss meant nothing, but I don't believe her for 1 second. Mm-mm.
I
I
think this
don't
I'm
stems
know.
back.
calling
I
Cat.
agree with
I
Kofi.
actually believe her. I know
I'm
that she a
calling
I believe
Cat.
liar.
it.
I know that she a liar and a runner. She's a track star. But I believed her when she said
Olivia?
that. And the craziest part about it, this is the most sinister stuff, is that I feel like so much of her attraction to JR was in the romanticization of like her getting all of his best and Gabby dealing with him as a whole, but her just seeing the
Right.
little bits and pieces and her building this up in her mind. And we do that. Women do that a lot. Like I
Right.
have done
Right.
it where you
Right.
you have a crush on this guy and you only see everything great about him, and then there's other parts like there are very real other parts. Like somebody said a crush is just lack of information, and that blew my mind because it's the truth. I really believe that Keisha had this idea of JR, and that was crushed the moment that she kissed him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah, I guess guys go
I,
through that a lot too.
yeah,
Is
but
she?
I don't know if I can honestly buy it. I mean, I hear what you're saying, E, but I don't know. I'm gonna need to see some more episodes before I'm truly convinced. Because I don't
I
trust
just
Okay.
it.
think it's crazy. She said it was a mistake, and then she goes back and he's just like, "Tell me the real. Like, why did you kiss him?" And then she goes, "Because we wanted to."
You
Like,
see? That's why I'm
But that wasn't
convinced that she kept
okay.
But
it.
that's a
All right, real
there's
quick.
a
Everybody
difference
go. I'm gonna
between
go around and tell me. Do you think that Keisha believes that it was a mistake and that she doesn't want to be with Jr. Or that she wants to be with Jr. Because I need to get a more thorough understanding of everybody's point of view.
Choose one, Erica.
Hello?
You
Oh,
gotta
go
choose
ahead,
one.
Hello?
John.
Okay, so does she like JR?
Does she want to be with
Uh,
Jr.?
I don't
Yes or
think so.
no?
I don't know.
Cendrica,
She wants to be with the idea of JR. I don't think she actually wants to be with him particularly.
Kenny,
No, I don't think she wants to be with JR.
Micah,
No, she doesn't. She never did.
Princess.
Uh, she does not want to be with him. I think she just like the idea of it, or she just mixed in with her feelings.
Sha.
yeah, I think she put her toe in the water and realized that this is not the ocean for me.
Okay, and
So
Kofi's
now
the only
she's
one
trying
who thinks
to
that she
swim back.
does. All
I
right.
do, yeah, because too
I
many
know why. I
signs,
get it,
man.
babe. I
Unfortunately.
understand why. I think that you have also committed to certain ideals about certain characters and you're twisting their narratives to fit what you believe about them, which it happens. It's fine. I
I'm
think
just going based on what I've seen on my screen, man.
okay,
That's
her
Kofi,
all.
I
saying that
think
she
Kofi, I
wanted
think
to
you
does not mean that she wants to be with him. Because in that moment, that's what she wanted to do. In that moment, she was kissing the dream guy who made fan fiction dinner dates out of her favorite book and listened to everything that she said and affirmed everything that she did and didn't outshine her in any of the things that was going on in her life because he's a loser as well. So in the moment, she did want to do that with that particular guy.
Not he's a
Can I
loser.
Yeah.
interject? Can I
yeah.
interject?
In the
I
moment she
think.
wanted to.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I was just saying, like, I think Kofi, you've fallen under the spell of All American and how they usually write the story. And because they did a bait and switch here for the first time, I know this is the first time we're seeing All American not say, okay, I'm gonna cheat or go with this person and fully forget about the person I was already with and just be in love with this person now. They took it a different route. They did a different story. And because you've never maybe because you've never seen All American do it, you don't like believe it and you think, oh no, she has to be in love with JR. But the truth of the matter is she never was in love with JR, and she was more infatuated with the attention that JR was giving to her that Cam
Mm,
wasn't.
okay,
Give,
I can
And the
get with
give,
that.
idea,
give.
and honestly, to like piggyback off of Micah, she was also infatuated with the idea of a relationship that came with less strings. And when I say less strings, there is, and I have been saying this, I'm going to keep saying it, being with Cam requires her to step up her and in a season where she's feeling like she's failing, she's feeling like she's falling behind. She's not falling behind with JR because JR ain't doing a damn thing. And that ain't no shade. I'm
Nope.
just saying the damn truth. So there's something to be said about that, especially given the
Mhm.
fact that she's professed also while you're saying, well, she said that she wanted to kiss him. She's also said that she has been deeply jealous of her damn man. Something that has nothing to do with their romance. Those
And
things
that's
are still
tough.
Yeah.
at play as well.
And
Go
I
ahead,
also
John. Hold
want to
on 1
point
second.
out that, oh,
Shot. Let
sorry.
John go into you.
Okay.
Oh, me? Okay. I was trying to say, I feel like obviously it was the heat of the moment, the attention and everything that she was getting from JR that she and the stuff from not from Cam. That's basically what happened. You give the traits that JR had, that the attention, all the other stuff, and you give it to Cam, I guess that kind of thing. And this probably doesn't happen, I could say. But it pretty much was like, a situation of she was getting everything she wanted that Cam wasn't giving her. and it was just for the heat of the moment, and now she's back to wanting Cam. That's kind of how I don't like. I feel like she's not gonna want it. She's not gonna end like she might try it with Jr. But she knows it's not gonna go anywhere because it's nothing more. There was nothing more than a heat of the moment kind of thing.
Yeah, I hear you,
Shy.
John.
And sorry, I don't want to, and I just want to point this out real quick because you guys couldn't hear me before. Kofi, what I was trying to tell, I just wanted to reiterate something that everyone's saying. Cam was justified in what he did because they were friends. But besides the point, Micah, go ahead.
No, it's Shy.
I hear you.
Shy's supposed to be going next.
My fault.
Yes, I was just going to add that you can truly see where Keisha's mind was at in the bedroom scene when she goes to talk with JR. She didn't allow him a moment to breathe or a moment to take charge of the conversation. She just basically said, "Hey, this was a mistake. This is what we're gonna tell Cam and
I
Gabby."
need you guys to
Right?
mute if you're not speaking. Go ahead.
She said, it was a mistake. This is what we're going to tell Cam and Gabby. And she didn't wait for him to even process or tell her. They didn't really talk about how they felt about the kiss or what it means for them or where they go from here. She kind of took charge of that whole moment and just dictate where it went. And that kind of shows you where her mindset was at, that she really does not want to lose her relationship with Cam, that she doesn't even want to entertain the idea, like if JR should say that the kiss meant something more. She didn't even want to entertain that idea.
I think it's a really good point. Piggybacked on top of the fact that she ran out, so they couldn't talk about it after it happened.
And I think the kiss did mean more for JR than it does for Keisha.
Lord.
I actually get fully I believe Keisha and Cam, I think they're gonna get back together by the end of the season. JR and Gabby, that is over. That is beyond over.
Definitely.
Okay, so I
don't think it's over.
Started to process, because we didn't get much of anything from JR's side. I didn't really start to process what I felt and where I would be. But boy, I tell you, Micah is not necessarily.
They're gonna drag my boy for months if that ends up being the case.
But okay,
and I can't deal with it.
All right, so somebody said it in the chat. I don't remember who it was, but shout out to you. You could repost it if you said it. Why couldn't he make eye contact with Cam at all?
Because he knew he was wrong.
Because he knew he was wrong. Like, he had his hands up like he was about to get arrested, my G.
The hands up I get
people in
because
the
he don't want to
chat
fight
said
because
they
he knew
think
he
they
was going
did
to get that
more
ass
than
whooped.
kiss.
The hands up
Can
I
I
get.
just say, I was so glad to see Cam just put a little hands on him, because I was like, enough is enough. Okay, I got
the
so
hands
excited.
up I get, but come on
He
now.
didn't crash out enough. He didn't crash out enough.
Yeah.
The hands up I get,
that
but
part, John,
he could not
part.
make no kind of eye contact with this boy.
Yeah, and never once did he say it meant nothing, Cam. Why couldn't he say that? He could have fit that in.
Because he low-key think Crenshaw.
Ooh,
Yeah,
he didn't even remember Gabby. Remembers
JR
between me, Keisha, and Cam.
So
JR legitimately goofed.
So we just gonna put that on him now, like, oh, he like Keisha when we don't know. Come on, fam. Stall him out.
That's part of the problem of him playing it cool and gallivanting around campus. You gotta let your stance be known. Keisha let it know where she wanted to be immediately.
Yeah.
She took charge immediately. So there's no questions, qualms, or nothing about if she wants her relationship. Whether she gonna get it or not, that's the other thing. But whether she wants it, we know. We don't know that with JR. So I guess that goes back to our debate at the start of this live of there's some room to assume that the kiss could have meant something to JR.
JR should have had that phone out calling the moment it happened. He should, I stand with everybody else that said that he should have been proactive. He should have. Cam should not have been the first person to get the information to Gabby. The
How we
moment
not
that
know
all
he was
happened.
gonna say it? How we not
No,
know
it
he was
doesn't
gonna
matter
tell
if he
her?
didn't know he was going to say it. It doesn't matter. He should
Yeah.
have, the moment that happened, the moment that Cam pulled up and put pause on him, he should have immediately been on that phone. Lando should not have even had to remind him about Gabby.
Yep.
All right.
And not to mention, after Lando said and Gabby, he just turned back. He didn't even say anything. Like, sir, it's giving you don't give a damn. And I have a
All
serious
right.
problem with that.
And that was what I was trying to talk about
One
when you guys
shot
couldn't hear
gaming,
me.
real quick, y'all. One shot gaming said Cam held back. I'm sure a fire Hadouken was coming.
Crenshaw Cam uppercut was ready to, man, if they did not hold him back. But
Oh,
yeah, when you
Yeah,
guys,
could have just
Also,
fought.
Etta,
Like,
real quick, y'all. Etta says y'all not ready for the body language of the characters. That did a lot more.
Mm.
all
well,
right. Well,
Kofi,
JR's
I
body
feel like you
Yep.
be
language
fighting
showed
for your
everything.
life tonight, cause
look, I would reserve the right to withhold judgment until I see next week's episode. So y'all
No,
not about to
Even
put that
so,
on my mans. All right.
no,
Like,
Well, the
nah, do not
conversation is
think that.
about what we know right now. And
also
Yeah.
right
what we
now,
know
he
right
can get the smoke.
that part.
Also, we know right now, he did not, like I said, I said it just like everybody else. He should have had that phone out the moment that Cam pulled up and put pause on him. He
Yep.
already knew that Cam already had his reservations about how close he was getting with Keisha. And Gabby as well. He should have immediately had that phone out calling. If he was proactive, and that's why we can say that he was gallivanting. Obviously, it's more so we don't know how he feels about the whole thing when it comes to Keisha.
Well,
Because
John,
Mhm.
Allie just made a
Mhm.
really brilliant point in the chat. She had said, based on what we know about JR's character, if the kiss meant nothing, he would have said it.
Oh.
Exactly. Not one
Ooh.
time did
exactly.
he
That's why if
single
it meant
beat of
nothing,
him
if he
feeling
would have said
bad.
it after Cam tried to fight him, he would have said right away, "Oh, yeah." When he said, "Oh, Keisha and I kissed," but it meant nothing. You could have added in those couple words after that. He didn't add it in. It meant something.
Oh
He didn't
yeah,
You
even
know
say
what?
that to
I'm
Keisha,
not. I'm not
so
finna
we don't
play in the
know.
sandbox. So I'm just gonna wait till next week. All right.
Not in the
So
Look,
Okay,
y'all
can you
get.
sandbox.
agree to
Ko-
that? Can you
Well,
agree
we'll
since the
talk
character
about it
that we
tonight.
know from JR that he does say how he feels?
Yes.
So then
I
why
I
didn't he
can
say
agree
it
with.
today?
I don't know. That's why I'm like, I'm just gonna wait. I can't. I
Okay, it's
can't.
not that you don't know. You're in denial.
No, I'm not
That's
no
finna.
it.
Nah,
denial.
y'all got it. Y'all got it.
What is his
Now
Not
y'all
gonna
No,
question,
come in.
Kofi.
Kofi?
Welcome in.
Kofi.
I'm trying to
If
stay
he,
calm. Don't y'all not gonna have me crash out, okay? So I'm gonna
Kofi,
chill
Kofi, you
No,
can't crash out more than I crash
you need
out,
to
okay?
settle it.
because y'all not about to put
Sure,
that
Kofi,
on
watch out.
JR. No, I can't.
No.
No, it's cool. I'm not gonna play in the sandbox. I'm gonna wait.
Ada
I'm
R
gonna
thinks that
reserve
they
the right
bump
to.
bodies, Kofi.
Oh
Nah, see, I
Lord.
don't think he's shisty like that. No, I
Please,
don't think he did
please.
that. No,
They've
Why
been
wouldn't
no,
saying
I
that in
don't
the
put nothing
chat, and
past
I'm
him.
hoping that's not it.
no,
I
no,
don't put
no,
nothing
no,
past him. We didn't think he was
nah,
gonna be in the but
no,
there he was.
no,
The
I
no,
don't
chat's
no,
been
believe that.
saying that's why they came up with the plan. That's why
I
no.
don't
Keisha
think
said we
That's.
it.
I
to
don't
tell
believe that
them this.
because
Y'all said
if that was the case, Keisha wouldn't have shut that down real quickly. I don't think that's no.
I don't
That's
think
just
they did that, and
no.
it's not. It's
no.
Keisha was
definitely
never
That's
not
honest
fake
from the
JR.
news.
beginning. So
That's fake
what do you
news
expect her to
for
Just
say?
to
real.
be clear, I don't think that either.
I
That's
don't think
fake
they did it,
news.
and it's less because of JR, more because of how Keisha acted after. I don't think if she
Yeah.
knowing like if she did that with him, she wouldn't be doing all this. There's like
Yeah.
two.
Definitely.
Yeah. So let's throw that aside. But I'm willing to concede. Maybe he do got a thing for Keisha. I just gotta see what happens in the next episode. I'll concede that because y'all, like you said, he normally vocalizes his feelings whenever he's confronted. So the fact he didn't say anything, that was a little bit odd. So I'm gonna let y'all have that point.
Okay,
So
Even so,
but
I got a
Kofi,
question.
Kofi, I think the reason that everyone can speculate like this is because they haven't shown us anything definitive to the fact of what is JR's feelings towards Keisha. How does he feel about what has happened? We haven't gotten anything definitive on that. So it's really open for speculation at this point because based on the little actions that we saw in this episode and even the episodes before, it really isn't given somebody who is going out of their way or proactively trying to save their relationship. Because, in my opinion, if you know you did something wrong and you hurt your partner and you really want to save your relationship, he should have gone. He should have gone to wherever Gabby is. And that's just like to me, and that's
Yeah.
why I feel like he just doesn't care, doesn't give a damn. If I see something definitive in the next few episodes, then I could be like, all right, Kofi, I see what you were saying. But as of right now, it's really given. He doesn't care. And I
All
just
right,
can't change my mind on that.
all
He
right,
just
y'all can
went
feel
business
that
as
way.
usual.
Y'all can feel that way. So like I said, I'm gonna withhold my judgment until I watch the next episode. So what's up, Antonio?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Not you
Hey, I
making
ain't
peace with
coming
the
at
camp leader. What is that?
no, because I ain't got no
Antonio,
We
beef with
always
Cam,
good.
bro. We
what's up,
always good.
Antonio?
Yeah,
Hey,
we good. Like
hey, I hope
I'm
you have a
chilling.
good stream. I have to head out to go to work. I just wanted to get on and everything. I'll see y'all next week. I'll make sure that I'm prepared even more so than I was today.
All right, see you.
All
Uh,
right, John.
Watch
All
the
right.
replay,
See.
John.
just for Gabby, Cam, crash out Cam in the house, and JR to the called.
I ain't gonna lie. I wanted a
JR
little
could
more
have
off of Cam.
called. It's not
I
okay.
wanted a little
I'm gonna
more.
stick by that. JR should have called. There was no hey, and Kofi said face to face. Well, we got FaceTime. It's 2024.
Hello.
All right.
That
Yeah,
part.
I wanted a little more from
Antonio,
Cam. I ain't
I
gonna lie.
second that.
You
I
wanted
second that.
more? He stood on
I was
Yes,
business. He's
I
sleeping in the
second that,
nah.
studio.
If
Antonio.
He ain't
Jordan could
letting him
get
No,
do
he
his
500
wanted him to
punches
career.
put him.
off, if
Yeah, he
Jordan could
wanted
get
him to put
500
them
punches
hands
off,
on him.
Cam got to get one off too.
That's
He
true.
got.
I
He got.
told
Yeah,
y'all
that's
they can't be beaten on the sickly. They wasn't gonna let him do that.
He ain't sick no more.
And
They
also,
just let him
Antonio,
shake him, and I'm just like, that's not enough, Cam. Like, you needed to
yeah.
pat
I mean,
him
I'm
at
not trying
least a
to
little
see a whole
harder.
fight
Cause you
on
played in
the
my face. I
yard.
looked up to you, bro. I
I'm
looked up
not.
to you.
I'm not trying to see a
You
whole
changed my
fight on the
life.
yard, bro.
Nah, you getting punched.
Okay,
yeah.
fine. And if he
Nah,
getting
you
punched,
could have
then
swung.
I'm gonna put them
You could
hands
have
back
swung.
on you. It's gonna be a barbecue up
Okay,
in here.
Kofi,
So
you
let's
need to
He
go.
let
don't
this
want that problem.
go because clearly JR is not putting hands back on nobody. He threw his hands up
He ain't.
immediately, so he is not throwing no
He ain't
bows,
want
no
none of the
Well,
hands, no
smoke.
feet.
see, Jr. does that. Me, if that's
What are
me
you
in that
talking
situation,
about,
like, look,
JR?
I'm not trying to fight you, bro. Like, yeah, but if you put them hands on me, then I gotta defend myself. Jr. don't want to fight. That's within his right. But if you talking to me, that's a different story. But
Well,
continue. So yeah, I
Yeah,
just
he should have swung. I don't know what this whole grabbing the shirt was. Like that was
Me
just
neither.
I
like
think
Maybe
they
he want
that.
just
witnesses or something.
Grabbing the
or
shirt.
maybe yeah, but honestly, I'm glad because there would have been severe consequences and repercussions. Not so much
For
so
Jr.
like, oh no, not for Jr. Oh yeah, for Jr. But like Cam, like I would be I wouldn't want that for Cam. Like
it
yeah,
would
it's
be
And
just for
Jordan,
justified.
Cam. He just beat somebody's ass in the quad. That's fine.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like
Jordan
yeah,
has never
okay.
had any consequences for punching anybody. So
that
so
part.
Cam
But
would
you
have
know
had.
that Jordan is his next favorite, so Jordan get to do that. Jordan get to
Oh,
swing on
oh,
everybody, and Kofi don't got no problem
Well,
with it.
hold on. No, I did. That's
It's
oh.
hold
crazy.
on.
They
Jordan ain't
just
my
beat up a
next
man in a
favorite.
wheelchair, and Cam
Jordan
couldn't get a
Oh
one
man,
punch in. That's crazy.
Jordan is not my
that's
boy.
wild.
Don't put that on me. Okay,
I mean,
whatever.
we did see Jordan throw hella haymakers, and you just won't let us get one with Cam. It's wild
I
work.
didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. But go ahead. Y'all got it. Y'all can
But
do what
yeah,
y'all
I
want.
just they had my man Cam going through it. Now his work is off. You know, it took him
You about to
3 days
be
to
Bryson
write a
Tiller
song
out
instead of
here.
2.
No,
About to
he
be
about to
Had him
write the
Bryson
sleeping on the
album
Tiller.
couch
song of
in
the
the
decade.
studio.
He finna win a Grammy.
He about to be something. So happen when I think about you. Like he about to be on that shit.
Yeah.
Like for real. Bryson Tiller. Tory Lanez, or whoever the
Okay, we don't say
who's the
that,
best.
man.
Okay, all right, my bad. But whoever's the best, my heart been broken artist in the industry. That's what I mean.
So you
Like,
think he's gonna be like Tony Braxton?
oh
I
no,
mean, it was the title of the episode, so
Hello.
Tony Braxton.
I'm still
Literally.
mad we didn't see Gabby's
Not
reaction
the
though.
unbreak my heart.
Well, we're
Me
gonna see it in
too.
the next episode. So
They cheated us. I really low key, I really wanted this episode to be about four of them for real. They could have kept that. Woe is me, my career
Oh my
over
God.
before it
They
even
could
started.
have
That
Type shit.
kept
part.
the okay,
That
I'm
part.
done. You can have him. Girl, you never had a
uh,
chance.
oh,
Literally.
can we
Don't get me
just comment
wrong.
on the fact that Simone smiled after that? Like, oh,
And
like,
she should have, because I would have been like, you where you been? I've been had him.
uh, nasty, bro.
Girl, you
Yo,
lucky
Nasty
I gave
work.
you
Lando
this
stood
little
on
time I gave you.
That's
Lando
nasty.
stood on business though,
Okay.
for real.
That's dirty.
Like, Lando stood on business. I ain't
I
gonna
mean,
That's
I
lie.
get
cold
it in
blooded,
theory,
Erica.
right? Like I remember being that young and doing similar stuff. Well, actually doing worse. Like, yeah, I remember doing worse. Not only for me, but also with my friends. But now
Yeah,
it's
me
just
too.
like it looks so stupid. Girl, pick up your damn dignity at the door. Because what are you talking
Stand
about,
up.
Ava?
Why didn't you
It
have
was
that conversation with
it was
Lando first of all?
it was funny though because I'm like, you really trying to give him an ultimatum?
When you
And
are
ain't got
literally
no
quite
no.
literally are just something
We
to
just
do
been
in
together
the
2
meantime, in
weeks.
between time, it's
She ain't got
wild
no
work with the elective trying to make sure that you can't take the general requirement. What? How you're an elective?
Yeah.
Literally basic
I never heard
fantasy
that
for me.
analogy before.
The elective. Oh my God.
Is she not an elective? Y'all tell me I'm wrong.
Listen,
Nah,
girl.
Definitely not a requirement. Definitely not that.
That's
I'm not gonna say
Let
wild.
Evelyn
Lando
say
wasted his time. I think he liked the girl, but he in
He,
love with Simone.
he was barely
So
with her.
like,
it. You are
he's not
non
Lando was
mother
distracting
passionate.
himself.
He didn't care
right.
about her.
You see how he was looking at Simone the whole episode?
She said, "Why are you
Whole
looking
time.
at
And
me?
The
Why
whole
like,
you
girl
a
didn't even
bald guy?"
exist, bro.
I might be the only one. I might be the only one over the whole Lando Simone thing. I'm over it. Like
Oh
I'm
no.
I'm
actually.
not on it,
The
I was
but I'm
like,
the
what?
also
boy
not
is
on some little random ass Neo running behind
Yeah, I,
Lando like she didn't know he was a hoe. Like she didn't like, girl. I'm not on that. So like, I'm not necessarily rooting for Lando and Simone. It's just supposed to happen. It's going to happen. So clearly, just give it to us and stop dangling the carrot. I don't give a damn either way. But I'm damn sure not rooting for your ass running behind them looking stupid. Cause girl, you picking a
but
fight that
that's
you
her
would never win.
MA.
I forgot Ava was even.
She
They were still
she
together.
she she introduced Lando to her brother like 2 seconds after they started dating. So she probably
While he was
think they're
still
on
in
their
his hoe
second year of
era,
marriage right
you
now.
introduce your brother to a hoe. Land hoe to be specific, girl.
Y'all weren't even together.
it was actually kind of funny though because I'm like, y'all are not in a serious relationship. Why are you introducing him to your brother?
okay, that's the girl is gonna live
Crazy.
and she's gonna learn. This is gonna be a misstep. She's going to take this lesson, and hopefully she doesn't do nothing goofy like this in her next one. So,
She
We
will.
was
but
telling you this, Kofi, but you said that we needed to feel bad for her. I remember
oh no, I
vividly.
felt bad. Oh yeah, I still low key feel bad, but I'm more in line with Erica's thinking where like this was some goofy stuff. So I've evolved on this actually.
But
So
also,
Come on,
too, as a
evolution.
grown man, like if you don't want it, then just leave it alone.
well that too.
You don't have to be with
True,
somebody
true.
You
just
don't.
because you can't be with the person you want to be with. Like,
Yeah,
you don't
see,
have to do
that's
that.
where I'm getting on Lando. Like, you want Simone, so why'd you even waste your time and this girl's time? So, you
All
should have
right,
just
so
kept it
playing
player.
and Lord knows, I hate it
Y'all could
here.
have just kept smashing on the low,
What?
real talk. So, like,
Um, learning what we have learned about Lando.
A
Initially, I'm
distraction.
like, you're 100% distracted yourself. You 100% want to be with Simone. We get it. We get it. We get it. You're in love. You're in love. You're in love. And I really thought of him choosing Ava was trite, but I don't put past Lando the idea of like wanting to be in something real to test to see if he can actually do it, to see if he can put these feelings that he has for Simone somewhere else and make them constructive. Because in the course of the relationship that we saw, we have not actually seen him cheat on her. We have not actually seen him, I guess, go back to his landho ways. We ain't hearing word around town that he's still doing whatever. So
That's
I think that
base.
there's also something to be said about that. I am 100% in
I would
agreement
agree.
of like,
Yeah,
men
that's
and
valid.
women don't have to be together. Like, you don't have to be with somebody. And I'm saying that from a person who's like in a family with a bunch of men who just be with women. And it's like, you are scared to be alone. That's a very real thing. But I think also part of the dating journey is testing out things. So you might not know that it's forever or it's for life or it's so visceral and deep in you, like what you had with Simone, but you do know that you like this girl enough to try. You do know that you like this girl to test things. You do know that you want to see different parts of yourself that you haven't necessarily been able to manifest. So you jump and you do it, and then you only figure it out as you do it. And I think I'm more in line with that being the case versus Lando 100% consciously walking in like, I don't give a damn about this girl and I'm just going to use her. I don't believe that to be the case anymore now that we've watched Lando open up.
Yeah, and
That's
at the
valid.
time, like I'm thinking with the timeline of how it was set up, weren't he and Ava together before, like David and Simone were still together when he was with Ava,
No,
or was that not the
he
case?
was hoeing,
That
honey.
was.
He was hoeing with
Oh,
her and others.
No,
No, it was after.
he was
Simone was the
with
one that told him to lock her down.
okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, I knew she was doomed the moment that she spoke to Simone. I was like, girl, why would you bring this up to Simone? You need to talk to your man, okay?
Woman to
And that's where I'm
woman.
at with it. It's like, even for this to be the case, like, let's say you are in this position and you are picking a man who just picked you surfacely or whatever, and you worrying about him having some other things. Like, I feel like we're at a precipice in our evolution in society where we gotta get to a place where we're just more receptive to like respecting people's journeys. And I know that this probably feels a lot easier said than done, and I am not in a place right now to actually practice this because I don't really have to deal with this shit right now. But if you wanted to be, for me, looking at this, if you wanted to be with Lando or you wanted to give it a try, but you feel like he has feelings for this other girl, some part has to know that you cannot guilt, shame, or ultimatum away that particular thing. So when do we get to a place where we actually honor the fact that this person could be interested in somebody else? And if it's too much for us to handle, then we walk away, or we just enjoy the time that we have with the person when we have them. Is that too much to ask?
no, but that
No.
also takes growth and
Yeah,
self-awareness.
I
You
was
know,
about to
you
say
have
that.
to realize, yeah, like you have to realize, hey, maybe me and this person not supposed to be together, but for right now, I'm gonna just ride the wave. And you know, if it happens, it happens. It don't. A lot of people can't push their pride or their ego down the side to say that, you know, maybe you deserve more than this.
And also, like, no one wants to be like second best. So I think in her, like, you don't want to like be with a guy, and you know he has feelings for somebody else, but maybe in her mind she's thinking like he does have feelings for me too, so maybe I do have a chance, and like
But I think it's like a
no one wants to be like,
reframing of what second best is, because I think we get too comfortable centering our world in somebody else's universe. And it's like, but your world is yours. So you're second best to who? Because are you second best to you because he sees something in this girl? To me, it feels like you're going into the relationship just wanting to be liked and just wanting to be approved versus getting whatever the hell you can get out of it. Like, I feel like Lando is trying different things, trying to push himself and stretch himself in this season, and Ava's a part of that particular journey. Ava, what are you walking into this relationship with? Because regardless of if y'all stay together and work out or not, if you walk into the relationship not looking for anything, not wanting to work on anything, not trying to try, like, if you're going in with just the hopes of his good looks, great dick, and some validation, girl, then you were doomed from the fucking start.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
But it's
And
not
I feel
about
like
if
she
you're second
doesn't
best.
even
If
give
you walked in and
time.
you wanted, like, what if she deeply wanted to just be in a relationship because she had never been in one and she's in college now and she's a sophomore? Then you did it, girl, and it's done. Now you can go on to your next relationship.
She seems really dingy though.
She does. That's what I'm saying. Was nothing there, and then y'all wanted me to root for her and be sorry for her. I don't. I don't feel bad at all. Where's your mama at? Your sister? Somebody. Somebody to help your ass.
Somebody telling somebody to lock somebody down and then taking them crazy work.
Well, she didn't take him. Like, you can't take someone
Yeah.
from
Wording
somebody
it
else.
that way is sinister.
Yeah.
I did have
Who
a
can't?
question. How much of this are we putting on Lando for real though? Like, does he get some culpability in this?
For what?
But I feel like
For
at
what?
this
Yeah,
point, we
Even
haven't really truly seen him overstep in any way with um his relationship with Simone. I think he does the feelings that he has for her hasn't left, but he's really been trying to operate as a friend and as a confidant to her and trying to figure out what his new role in her life is. And I feel like that role that he's trying to fill made his current girlfriend uncomfortable and she couldn't deal with it. And when he found out, he ended it with her. So it's not like he tried to convince her that, oh, like nothing is going on with me and Simone. He laid it down to her just like it
he
was,
didn't say
and she
that though.
didn't accept it.
But how do we know that he ended it? Because it could have very well been, because he said, you know, you don't get to decide who my friends are, who this and that is. But he didn't say it was over. So maybe she decided, okay, well, if that's the case, I'm going to end it. So maybe she ended it.
And he
She
Yeah,
did
she
probably
say they
could
were
ended
best
have,
it.
friends.
but her attitude afterwards was very salty. So it's
I
like,
mean,
With,
you can
with
break
okay,
up
Simone
with
though, she
somebody.
was salty with Simone.
You can break up with somebody and still be salty because, like, you could
yeah.
be the one that broke up with him, but you're still upset about it.
I think that
Look,
this
I
is just
just
yeah,
semantics because whether she broke up with him or he broke up with her, he put his line in the sand. And if she wasn't going to be able to
Right.
be cool with it, then she had to go and she left. So
yeah.
whether he
I
Right.
said,
just
you
don't
got to
think
go,
he
or
should
he
have.
said, I'm not changing, I'm going to be friends with Simone. And she's like, well, I ain't going to let you. Well, try that again. Bye, ho. Like, that's
I think
semantics.
Look, I just
in
don't think he
terms
should have
of
been in a relation with her in the first place.
in
Like,
I
terms
don't
of
think
Why
that's
putting
fair. I
not?
blame.
He
don't
was
think that.
single.
I think, and to my original point, I don't know if you were listening at the time or not, but I don't think that that's fair to him because how do you actually get experience if you don't try?
hmm.
Yeah, in terms of
Learning
putting
from other
blame,
people's experience.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I'm just.
Learning from other people's experience.
Yeah,
it's not the
No, you can
same.
only do but so much.
Yeah, it's not
I
the
just.
same as like
I'm.
experiencing it for yourself.
I'm not a fan of like just if I know if I'm feeling somebody else, but my friend is encouraging me to go with this girl, knowing I feel something for somebody else. I don't want to waste the person's time. So I just felt like this relationship was going to be doomed from the start.
But
Because
I
what
like,
if he
personally
and
don't feel like it
Simone
was
didn't
doomed because
work
I feel like
out?
we've watched Lando grow in it. And he didn't just grow specifically because of Simone. He grew because he was able to commit to this girl. He's been able, like, I don't think that it's been for not for him. It's unfortunate for
all
her that
right,
she came in seeking specifically dick and validation. That was on her. I think Lando got exactly what he wanted out of it, and it would. You don't have to go into. My God, y'all make me so weary. Y'all don't have to go into every relationship thinking that it's going to be forever, because it's not. It's not. It's quite
Mhm.
literally not. And you do not
I
have to
I
reserve yourself to not dating people who won't be forever. You can involve yourself with people and have experiences and do your journey of life as fully as
Mhm.
possible. Trying to not hurt people and not having no malice in your heart, of course, but still doing what you have to do to fulfill your life and your dreams and who you want to be. I have very real different thoughts as it pertains to romantic love right now. And it's going to take the next person that I get into a romantic situation with to be able to practice those things. I can't say that they're perfected just because I idealize them. And I can't say that I'm reserving them for the ultimate, oh my God, I know I'm going, like, no. That's not how this
So,
works.
And that's not what
so
I'm
if
saying
you
either.
look
I'm
at
just saying
it,
that
That's what
particular
it sounds like
situation.
Kofi is saying.
that's what I'm
oh
saying.
no,
Lisa.
I
My
don't think
thing
so.
is,
Go ahead, Antonio.
oh, mine's was specifically like, if you know you still have feelings for someone else, even though you're trying to be friends, I just don't see the benefit in getting into a relationship with somebody else.
That's what I'm saying.
Even if you
See,
don't know if
Because
you're
Antonio,
you could
we
capable
fall
of a
for the second
relationship,
person.
you're already
But
sleeping
like,
with that person. You already are sleeping, having sex with that person. but the
Mhm.
Yeah,
relationship is too
I would have
far.
preferred that. I would have just preferred they
And
keep
at
it
the
like
same,
that, bro. To be quite
but
honest.
even like
And
at the
that is
same time,
why
when you
men and
think
women
So
about
are
it,
now
so
I
far
can't grow into
apart
something
even
now.
else.
though
I'm just
even though
saying.
Lando,
Because co-signing giving this girl penis, but not actually giving this girl a
A
commitment is
relationship is
wild.
crazy.
It's
That's crazy.
wild.
That's
I
and
mean,
also even though Lando does have feelings for Simone, we can see that, and like in the earlier part of the relationship with Ava, he still like he he was hurt by Simone. So even
yeah,
like it's a difference thing when it's like, yeah, I have feelings for this girl, but this girl hurt me in like in a way that nobody else has ever hurt me. So at the same time, like he's not, even though he has feelings for Simone, he's not like, I'm like going
I'm
like
ready to go out there, put my
yeah,
heart
go
out
ahead and
there
get in a
again.
relationship with Simone again.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
Right.
kind of easier to just move on with
This
somebody
is why
else.
y'all this is why y'all become
That's a good
community
point.
peen. Wow, I didn't know that was how that manifested. I got it.
what,
What?
what,
This is
what?
it. This is the
Hold on now.
mindset that leads to y'all being community peen.
What? What? No. What specific?
What
so now I'm not
specifically?
gonna be in a relationship.
Y'all saying you
The
would rather him keep dropping off penis than get into a relationship. That is how y'all become community peen.
if he doesn't want to be in a relationship with her,
But
then yeah.
Who
Yeah,
said he did
y'all
it though?
said that he didn't say that.
He
Y'all
really
are
wanted to
quite
be in a
literally
relationship
second
with
guessing
Simone.
his choice to be in a relationship with her because he has feelings for Simone. Which is
Yes, that's
honestly
correct.
yes.
interesting to me because the idea that you can only have feelings for one person at a time is mind-boggling to me.
That's
Especially
not
at
my
that
idea.
age where you're literally sorting out what feelings actually mean what because they all hit you like a ton of bricks if I recall correctly.
Yep.
I believe you can have feelings for more than one person at a time. That doesn't mean you have to act on feelings.
That's
He
that.
didn't
Yeah,
He
act
And
didn't
he
on
act
it.
chose.
on one. He didn't act
Yeah,
on
that's what I'm
one
saying. Yeah, that's my
because
point.
even though he has feelings for Simone, he was still very respectful. And like I think people are forgetting like this is like a 2 month relationship. So I feel like Lando didn't even get the chance to have his foot settled into even figure out like what his relationship with this girl truly entails and what his friendship with Simone really looks like. Like all of those things take time that was not afforded to him because
But
she was
also,
rushing him to cut his friend off 2 months into their relationship, and it's given ick.
But
had she
it's
also,
just chilled,
also
maybe they would have made it.
Lando is given way more than Gia and Keisha ever gave, though. Because the fact that Eva was even like she knew that about Simone's cancer, even though it was a secret, she was privy to that information. It wasn't like
That's
he had
true.
to lie or keep
That part.
secrets about going to help Simone like other people were doing.
Kofi,
I'm
please
just
mute.
saying. I'm just
That's
saying.
also more to
Like,
the character of
yeah,
Lando
we
himself.
we can't say that he wasn't committed to the relationship. I don't think that's true. Especially when we have other people out here lying. I'm just saying.
It's
uh-huh.
nasty
Yeah.
work for them to be like, oh, he should have just kept dropping off penis. Like, wow.
I don't agree
And
with
that's
that, but
it.
Wow.
I
I
don't think
mean,
that's nasty work.
I don't truly feel this way, but I wouldn't. I mean, that's also a logical response that I would typically have, just given this situation, But hey,
And that is
so
why
that
we're in the
makes me
place where we're
toxic.
at as men and women. Quite
If they were
literally.
going
That's
to not end up not being together anyway, then they might as well have not gone through that
But they could
that
have
whole
been there.
Ava
Okay,
is
okay,
given I can
okay.
fix
Let's
him.
pause
There
for a
wasn't
second.
an
So, for everything
impossibility.
that you possibly failed at, struggled with, made a mistake in, it should have never happened.
some of them. Yeah,
yeah.
Okay, all right. Well,
some of them for
we're
a
just
fact.
gonna go ahead and agree to disagree.
Okay,
Okay.
and that's cool. I mean, I'm cool, man.
It's
I mean, she
unfortunate, and you could be
she
cool all the hell you
goofy.
like, but you don't realize that. Also, you're cultivating how people see you and your coolness.
Look, I don't. I, look, full disclosure, like I'm very private when it comes to this type of stuff. So, like, this is just how I'm analyze. I'm just offering that other perspective. Like, I don't truly feel this way. It's just something that was in my head when I was thinking about it throughout this whole storyline slash process. So that's what just came to mind when I take a
Kofi,
step back.
Kofi, what
You
do you
know,
mean it's not truly how you feel about it?
I don't think that like this is my true feelings. I feel like when Simone gives him the advice to pursue something with Ava, I don't think he should have done that. I truly think either you cut it off or you stop seeing her or y'all keep doing what y'all were doing, whether you were in a relationship or not. But because I just felt like you were doing yourself a disservice by just wasting this girl's time knowing how you feel about the other girl. That's
So because
all I'm saying.
because you can't be with the person that you want in that moment, and it may not never happen. So what does that mean that we can
You
never
would
have?
die
I can never
alone.
have something serious
Die
now.
alone,
I
drop the
can
No,
never
load.
be in a
no,
real
no. That's
relationship.
not what
I can never
that's
take the
not.
time to make something else work, even though I have feelings for somebody else. Y'all, that's
No,
crazy.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying
You
don't
are
string
saying that.
somebody
Maybe you don't
along.
understand what
Don't
you're saying,
string
but you are saying that.
don't string the girl along. That's all I'm
Where has
saying.
he
I
strung her
don't think he was
along?
bringing
He
her
has
along
been
though.
playing
All right.
so where is she? She's not being played. If anything, she's playing herself by not realizing where she's standing in that 2 month relationship. She
That's
has
injured.
not done. She ain't
You
done.
know what?
I'm
I'm
I
about to
do want to
bow
know
out.
where
I ain't
she's
got
being
nothing
played.
else.
I would
I'm
love
not.
to know where she's being played.
I don't have anything else for this, bro. Like I'm
You
about
know
to
who
bow
was
out.
being played?
I
My
don't think
boy
she was being
Cam.
played.
I'm about to bow
One
out.
hundred percent.
All
Him
right, I'm
and
about to
Gabby.
bow. I'm
Yeah,
about
I
to
don't think she
bow
was
out.
being played.
I don't have
Okay,
anything
Kofi, we
else for
heard
this.
you, but we're still talking about this, so you can either wait or I don't know, but we heard you.
Okay,
Um,
good. Because
I think
I've lost my patience with this. I'll just leave.
okay, great, but we're
So,
moving on. So like whatever you're doing, process it silently, please.
all right, cool.
Um, how was she played, Antonio?
oh no, I was saying I don't think she was. She knew what she was getting into. I think she knew who he was, but I don't think I don't think that big relationship had to have happened if he was still in love with Simone. Does that
But
make
I
sense?
don't think he went into the relationship. Um, he shouldn't have entered into the relationship just because he still has feelings for Simone, because he was still working through those feelings. And I feel like he was very open to the experience with Ava. And I feel like he was willing to grow with her, which is why he was more honest, as Kenny was saying, that he told her, like, when he was around Simone, when he was doing something for or with Simone, he didn't lie to her. It was very honest. So I feel like that shows that he had some respect for the relationship. And I feel
That's
like
valid.
we've seen him not just in his relationship with her or with Simone, but outside of that, we see him open himself up to even the friend group. Like he's more open to exploring
Yeah,
his friendship with Cam, exploring with JR, exploring with Nate. He's trying to build connections outside of himself now that, uh what's his face isn't Damon. My God, I said what's his face. Damon. I'm so sorry. Damon isn't there. It gave him a room to build deeper connections. And I feel like it would be like a disservice to his growth to say that he shouldn't have went on this journey when this journey is what like helped him build connection and let him know
yeah.
that hey, you are open to love and you're open to relationship and friendships. And I think that's beautiful in itself.
It's so beautiful. It's
Okay,
literally the thing that
that
made
makes
him
sense.
likable. And I'm just like thinking about this of like I totally get how it can go left, and it typically does when the man can't get with who he wants and he just settles for who he's with. That's a very real thing. So I'm not negating that, but I think that they did a masterful job with Lando this season with showing how to not be that, and for him to be leading with very genuine intentions that are rooted in himself. I think it would do a disservice to not only men, but also women to find themselves in love with somebody, infatuated with somebody, obsessed with somebody. That person doesn't want to go there with you. And then you relegate yourself to loneliness and to stay shut off because that particular person doesn't give you what you want in the way that you want it at that particular time. We have literally, to your point, Shah, was it Shah? Right?
Yes, yes, it was
To your
me.
point, we have watched him grow so immensely in community and in relationship. And part of that is the relationship with Eva. And I really do believe, so I'm going to say it again, that that was a decision that he made because he wanted to see something of himself. I feel like it's one thing to like be
Yeah.
this like closed hard shell and like cut off and like got your walls up, but then once them things start crumbling down and your love start pouring out, the shit got to go somewhere. And I commend him for finding very positive and powerful places to put his energy and his love versus bottling it all back up because Simone didn't want him a second time and now this. You get what I'm saying?
I
Yeah,
do.
yeah, they were all valid points.
Yeah, I can get with that.
Because I mean, for the past like 2, 3 seasons, Lando's whole personality has been Simone.
Oh
Like at
my
some point,
gosh,
he
it's
has
so
to have
exhausting.
he has to have something else going on for him.
Yeah, that's true.
But his growth has been
Do
really beautiful to watch.
it really
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
when you
has.
brought up the point about like the friend group, I understand it more as like his
Oh,
character as a whole.
yeah.
It makes sense. It makes more
You know
sense
what
now.
the
I
crazy
can't
thing
believe I'm
is?
about
I,
to
Like
leave this show
Damon never.
liking this man. Like what?
Crazy,
well, to me, the
crazy
real
thing is,
test is going to be was when Damon comes back and how that goes, like how he interacts with him. Like, is he still going to hold that resentment towards him, or is he going to make an effort to try and be cool with him too?
I
Like,
don't think that
because
that's a
he,
testament to his character.
Right, because how has he reacted in the
You ain't
year
gotta
that
like everybody.
he was
You
with
really
Damon?
don't.
We can be
all
cool
right.
from a distance, bro.
my thing is
I mean,
the crazy thing.
But it was
If
a problem
Damon,
when Cam ain't like Spencer though.
Damon
yeah,
It's a
that
problem
part.
when Cam don't like Spencer when he running up in his damn place of business, when he running up in his games, when he run up in his house, being a
Y'all know Cam was
buffoon.
diabolical. Stop it.
I
Cut
knew
it
she
out.
was gonna go off on that.
Cut it out. Y'all
Got you
knew
now,
Uh,
Cam was
Kofi. You thought you
crazy.
had one. You thought you had one
I'm
because
just saying.
Antonio said it. Nope. Nope.
Okay, how is it not the same though?
It's not the same. It's nowhere near the same. It's Lando taking his little beady headed ass into Damon's house, playing in his face. Is Lando running up into Damon's job? Did he catch a flight down to the DR and say, nah, 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 boo boo, I'm about to take your girl? No. So stop. It is
I
not
forgot
the
that
same.
episode. I forgot he went up to his job. I forgot. I
Up
totally
to
forgot that
his
part.
job. Just like, Cam, you done come a long way.
That's
You
my
done come
guy.
a long
Oh,
way. But you went up that man's
Respect.
job. He's in that busboy
Yeah,
uniform in front of these white folks, and you up in here Crenshaw cutting up.
I'm here
I
for it.
didn't even
Uh,
remember all that. Cam has really
You
grown.
Me
talk
neither.
about
And I
Lando
look.
the same.
Cam has been
I mean,
diabolical
Child.
from the beginning.
I kind of miss that Cam though, for real. Like he was giving swagger. Like
Yeah.
I'm really that brother
That
when
Cam
it
would have
comes to
swung on JR,
football.
so you don't miss him that much. All right, now,
That
Oh,
Cam
this
going
wouldn't
Cam
have
back
would
to
have
gotten
my
swung on
JR pissed
JR
question.
off.
regardless.
Lando wouldn't have stopped nothing.
My question, as it pertains to relationships, and I'm kind of pointing this towards Antonio, but everybody can answer.
Oh, okay. What's up?
Do you feel like if the relationship doesn't last a certain amount of time, it was a waste?
Hmm. I guess to an extent I do,
Mm.
especially if it's like a short amount of time.
Mm.
I don't personally, because I'm just gonna be real here. I've never had a relationship last a year, and I've had a few relationships, but they've never lasted longer than a year. And I don't regret any of them because, I mean, we had fun, we enjoyed it.
Outside of fun, though, do y'all think that y'all can grow and learn not only, about yourself, but just how you show up in relationships? Like, just because you're with somebody for a short period of time doesn't necessarily mean that it wasn't beneficial to you or to them.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, there have been plenty of
I
examples that I've seen in my personal life. Not me personally, but I've seen others say, "Hey, man, it didn't work out, but I grew a lot in this relationship. She made me better,
Mm.
and I will take what I learned from that relationship and apply it to my next relationship." So yeah, that can happen for real. I'm not gonna
Hi
doubt that.
everybody.
Hey,
Hey,
Mrs. Symes.
Hey,
Oh, I'm so
I
sorry. I let you in and forgot
I'm
to say hey. They got me all riled up.
Hey,
I'm
that's
sorry.
okay. That's okay. I'm trying like 2 feet in, one for the debate. I'm getting ready for that and for this because I had to get on here for this. But I think that everyone is bringing up valid points. First of all, let me just say I love my community. I look forward to this all the time. Every Tuesday, I look forward to this. I don't think that you can put a time on a relationship. It's the levels. It's the lessons. It's the growth and the change that you go through. To me, it doesn't mean you can be with a person and it can be with a year and that person can have such an impact on your life forever. You can be with a person for 5 years and it's like surface. So I don't think that you can do it like that. I would also just like to say, Simone, anybody but Simone can tell me anything about a relationship, like lock it down and all that. And then she's trying to be the mediator between Cam and Keisha. I'm like, no, writers go back because Thea should have been dragging Simone like that.
Period. Real quick, going
Uh,
back
Yeah.
to Ava
So
for a
That
second,
part.
and then we can stop dragging the hoe. And I'm gonna start with the men's first. The men's folk first, please answer. Do we think that Ava is walking out of this relationship with nothing?
oh man, I don't even know because I feel
Because
like
we
this
don't.
is. Go ahead, Antonio.
Sorry, I was gonna say it's. I don't know because, like, first of all, we ain't really see that much of them together,
Yeah.
so I don't know. I guess when in the times that we had seen her with him up until then, she seemed happy. So
Mhm.
I would say yes, but I'm not
She's
100%
leaving
sure.
with nothing?
No, I would say no.
Okay.
Because in the times we saw them together before this, she seemed happy. So I would say no, she's not leaving with him.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, she liked the man, that's for sure. But man, look, the only thing I can take away from this whole experience for her is that
Not
she's
you
gonna
take
live and
away. I'm
learn.
asking what do you think she's taking away? Don't
That's
change
what
the
I'm saying.
question.
I know. Okay, I know. The only thing she's probably taken away is, some life lessons on what not to do when you get in a relationship. That's the best because I got nothing. Honestly. I mean, I don't know. So it's like
Okay,
he
I
just
got a
made
follow
some
up for
moves.
Antonio. For a relationship to be worthwhile, do you have to leave happy?
Ooh.
Wow. Where did you? Wow.
Mm.
I I don't think so.
Okay.
That's a good question. I might have to sit on that for a little bit.
I love when you say things like that, Kofi. See,
Wow.
I love that.
See, I'm capable of this, okay? I'm not
Oh,
the
trust me,
typical
I
Negro
know.
male.
You're capable
Like,
of a lot. It's just me trying to convince you.
I be trolling. Y'all should get this by now. So it's
Well, we
like,
are here to handle
yeah.
big business and to shift paradigms. We ain't just trolling. No, I asked that because one, I was listening and you said that she seemed happy in some moments, so she had that to walk away with. For me, like, yes, I don't really give a damn about the girl. She's an inconsequential character to me, but I've also been her. So I say that not with the callousness that it might come across, but I say that in understanding what this relationship means. And personally, and I would love for the ladies to chime in after this. Personally, I'm looking at Ava and her leaving this thing with Lando, and it could have been a lot worse. And I get everything could have been so much worse, but like her first relationship could have been with a super boy. The fact that she pulled up the campus hoe and got a respectable young man out of in a relationship for 2 months and didn't cheat on her and nothing, that says a lot. So I think for me, while she wants to stay in the relationship, cool. She should be, if she's doing any of this right, if she's taking any of her feelings into consideration, she should be walking away with a better perspective on what she will and will not accept, what she needs and does not
Mm-hmm.
need, what she wants and does not
Mm-hmm.
want, who she is. She should have a much better idea of who she is, because I feel like oftentimes we don't really, especially while we're younger, we don't fully get to define who we are until we get into relationships with others and we realize who we are to them and who we are in relation to them, and if we like that or not. So for me, in addition to Lando trying a bunch of things with her and seeing the biggest one, seeing if he can do relationships, which he needs to do for him, she's being exposed to one of her first relationships that don't work out. But you get so much information from that as a woman that it goes on to inform every relationship moving forward. And hopefully, if she started here with the Lando, she never has to go to the pits of hell where some of us have been.
I
Mm-hmm.
agree with
Mm.
I agree.
I
I agree. I
I
agree. You ever
agree.
heard that says you can borrow or take from the pantry of others? So she's leaving there, and you brought up a good point, Erica, because now she has ingredients, and when she's ready to cook, and it is her real relationship, she's going to have an awesome meal. She's going to have an awesome experience. She didn't leave maybe from what she thinks she should have left with, but she left with good stuff. Trust me.
I also truly believe that we take away something from every relationship that we have in life. I don't think it's just relationships, even friendships, because sometimes friendships end, sometimes people are betrayed by their friends also. So I truly think that you could take away something from every single relationship that you have in life.
I agree. Shy, were you
I,
about to say something more?
Yes, I agree with what everyone has been saying, that I feel like no relationship that we ever have is void, or we can't get something from it, we can't learn something from it. I think my only caveat is I really hope that this girl Ava actually does take a moment to reflect on her relationship with Lando and truly look on how she dived into it too fast, how certain things played out. But in the end, she didn't settle for less than what she wanted. She did like set her boundaries, which I think was good. But I feel like she really needs to examine how she enters into relationships and make sure that she does better the next time she dates someone.
Brittany says Eva gave me I came for a Mrs. Degree vibes. Ooh, child. I can see that. Unfortunately.
But I
Mm,
think that Lando chose her after what he went through to settle in, after what he went through with Simone, because I think she was more easy to go. He didn't really want a tussle and all of that. I think that she was probably kind of inexperienced. She like thought the world of him. He's the bruh for her, sorority. He didn't want a tussle. So I think that he went in not, like, let me get with this because he needs something easy from his heart. And I think that she probably got a lot out of that. As you said, Erica, imagine how she felt like she took him out of the whole house. You know, she's young and she took him out of there. But I
took
think
him
that
out
was
of his
his
whole thing.
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He wanted something easy. He didn't want anything tussling. He didn't want to go through with another guy and a triangle and all that stuff like that. So I think he got something out of it and she got something out of it as well.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
And
I
Simone is
just,
going to destroy it all.
oh
What?
gosh,
Not too
I
much
don't.
on
Yo,
Simone.
that's
Not
crazy.
too much
Simone is
on
going to destroy
Simone.
these next 3 episodes. She's going to be like a bull in a China
Boy.
store.
Do we think she feeling no boy, or is she just playing him to the left?
Who?
ooh,
She waiting for
Simone,
Damon to come back.
Simone.
Stop.
Like,
Stop it
yeah,
right now.
Is she feeling who? Sorry, I couldn't hear.
Is she feeling Lando? Like, does she like Lando? We know Lando likes Simone.
Child, I think I'm
Yeah.
retired from trying to figure Simone Hicks out. I'm exhausted.
Oh God.
They just
'Cause
friends. Ain't that what they said?
Likes that she
Mm-hmm.
likes that Lando is obsessed with her, and
That's the
the only
problem
uh,
with Simone. She likes
the
whoever's
only
giving
so
her the
option
most
is him.
attention at the time. And girl, that is so
Yeah.
volatile.
Hmm.
Please.
Even with
is
her
she gonna
friends.
do the same thing she did to him with like she did Damon? You think she'd do the same to Lando?
Like what?
Not she ain't gonna
If she get the
she
grad
ain't
school
gonna
and
hurt him
somebody else
twice.
is telling her that she the greatest thing since sliced bread, absolutely.
Oh
Dang,
God.
that's
Because
crazy.
we
Uh,
also
What do
haven't
Y'all
you
said
think?
watched
this.
some. We
She
haven't
likes
watched
Lando.
Simone learn from it, and I haven't watched Simone
Nothing.
settle into what the hell it is that she wants. She thinks that she deserves everything, and kind of got to
Mhm.
work for it to the degree that she believes that the work need to be done, but nothing more. And it's like, girl, that's not how life works. The sun does not rise and set on your behind, honey.
Hey, Erica, you peep how they made it
Sorry.
seem like the cancer was the reason she won't good anymore and not her terrible work ethic.
Like,
Mm,
when I tell y'all, when I
Until
watch this review, I'm like, okay, Eric is back because I'm back on Simone's ass because I'm tired. Y'all said the cancer gone right? Okay, cool. Because girl,
Yep.
what are you talking
And
about? Go through radiation for 3 weeks at double the doses. Not donate. Freeze your damn eggs for 5 weeks. Do 3 weeks of supercharged radiation, and your serve drop 10 miles per hour. You lucky that the hoe ain't zero, honey. You're lucky that you're able to stand right now. What are you talking about, Simone Hicks? Don't piss me off. Ugh.
all right, look, can we ease off my girl? All
No, we
right, like,
can't, because
come
she gonna
on.
ease off her damn self.
I mean,
Absolutely
shit.
not.
She was inconsequential in this episode. Like, it really wasn't even about her, low key. Like
It was
everybody else,
though.
Simone's anxious ass energy sets the tone for everybody else. When she's set tripping, everybody's
this
set tripping.
this whole episode was given relationship angst throughout. Like
And she only
we
wasn't
don't.
involved because she did this last year. She said, been there, done that, bought the t-shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah, and can we
I
talk
mean, you
about
can be
how
mad
all
at
of a
me,
sudden
but
no one in the friend group has an opinion about anything? It's oh, can't go throwing glass stones in these houses. And I'm just like, oh,
well,
we
Right?
can't
Simone and
anymore?
Nate went to talk to Keisha, so like they kind
Barely.
of.
But then they couldn't
I
say what they
mean,
needed to say because, can you just support me, please? Because my man is about to leave me. He's never going to speak to me again. Well, duh.
but the friend group, like we
The
should
man would have
have,
said, well, that's your fault.
the friend groups in all
I'm
America never.
surprised nobody. I mean, well, Lando's the only male there, so like he
Wait
kind
a
of
minute.
said, "Well, you owned
Oh,
up to
Cam.
yeah, cause Cam not
JR.
fucking with him, right? Yeah, Jr. So
Kofi,
I was
drop
like,
the F bomb. Stop the F
sorry,
bombs.
my bad. Like, Cam not messing with um Jr. right now. So Lando was the only one that was privy to everything that was happening, and he didn't really give Jr. the business. He's like, well, aren't you Cam's like boy and stuff? He's like, nah, man, you owned up to it and you was gonna take it, so you good with me. So I'm surprised didn't kick him energy, you know what I mean?
But
That's kind
also,
of where I'm
Lando is
at with
trying to
him.
protect this little cocoon of a community that he then built.
That I didn't even consider that.
Yeah, I want to
That's a good
say
point.
Lando has literally just taken up the role of Damon. Like like if Damon was there, still there, Lando wouldn't be in the friend group or be with
Ooh.
Simone or any of it. The growth wouldn't have happened. They
Yeah.
literally just took everything that Damon
Damon.
was and made it Lando. But
That's true.
Yeah.
Damon would
Guys, I have
100%
to
had said
go.
something
I'm
to
here with the
JR.
debate.
Oh, yeah.
I
He
have
would
to
have had
go,
smoke for
guys.
J.
So I will
oh yeah,
catch
I
you
got
all. I will catch you all later.
Alrighty.
All right, Miss
All right,
Grimes.
bye,
Thank
Miss
you.
Later.
Grimes.
All right. Okay,
Um,
bye.
Damon definitely would have said something to JR.
Oh yeah. Especially after
But he wouldn't have had no room to
everybody has
talk. Mm.
but everybody has something to say about Damon and Simone, so it's
no, but
fair
like
game.
these, like all American friend groups, like except for that one time when they talked to Damon and Simone, they never hold each other accountable ever.
They do
So it
not.
wasn't even expected. Like the whole
And when
only
they
time
do,
they
they
ever
get
did was
demonized for
when,
it. Because the way that they be trying
yeah,
to
because
turn Nate
when
every which way but loose, and all she be saying is the damn truth.
Nate,
when Nate
Right.
and Jay to Simone and Damon, I remember that last season. Heck, there were so many people upset with them. Like, why would you do that? Ooh, this and that, and oh my God, why would you not let them be together? And that was the only time All American ever tried to hold two people accountable for feelings other than their own, and people were upset. So I guess they just don't do it.
And I
Yeah,
think
that's
that
true.
also adds to the nonchalant type of feeling that people were having in the episode as well, because none of them really had to, like, they didn't really have much smoke coming at them for them to defend their actions or explain until the very end, that breakup scene. But like especially with JR, I feel like every person that spoke with him is just like, oh, like we could deal with this tomorrow, but we have to deal with this issue today. And I'm like, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
what?
What?
I'm
Cam
surprised
is
that
laid
they
up in
didn't
his
press him.
studio,
No, I'm surprised they didn't
can't write
press
his
JR a
song.
little
Like,
bit.
what are we
I mean,
doing?
I don't know. I don't know why they didn't press JR a little bit more. I mean,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Anybody got any theories on why they went like pressing it a lot? Because that's one thing I never understood. Like, because everybody had something to say about Damon Simone again. So like, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Apparently not now. I think everybody's, oh, like even Simone, like I did that last year, so I can't be the one to say anything. And I'm like, oh,
I think
okay.
that's ultimately what it is. Keisha got a lot of different perspective now, so she ain't screaming out emotional cheating anymore because she didn't did that and some,
Yeah,
and she
yeah,
understands what it
yeah,
feels like to be in that particular situation. The only person who
yeah.
has yet to do any of that is Nate. So,
Nate, Nate
True.
had her issues in this episode too.
but
We
she
gonna
hasn't
talk
had
about it?
any issues as it pertains to like the cross mingling of this partner and that partner. Everybody else who would be the people to speak up have been in their own, so they can't say nothing.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
True. I think Nate wanted to let Keisha have it, but Simone was holding her back.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, in
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
I
scene,
think
like,
so.
yeah.
Yeah,
They kind of
because I
got
remember.
guilted into not saying anything.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
remember when this whole scenario got presented at Friendsgiving, Nate was the first to say, "Hold up, they think what now?" Like she thought it was egregious. So
Yeah.
I was expecting her to, come in with the I'm not saying harsh energy, but cold-hearted truth. But I guess Simone
But that's the
and
same episode. Simone beat the will out of her by saying, "You have to support me. You're not supporting me." So now she got to show up all flaccid.
Oh man, that I can't. Nah, Nate is supposed to be the voice of reason. You tell me she couldn't just hit Keisha on the head a little bit, just
No,
once. I'm
because
not
we
saying
watched the
drag
episode
her.
where she was telling Simone, "You cannot double up your radiation and do all of this. Everything is not normal," and she was beaten over the head about it.
Yeah.
That taught
Mm,
her she can't do that, so she don't do that.
mm.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, Alicia, welcome in, boo.
It's,
We need to
And
talk
yeah.
about Nate's storyline because someone in the chat
Nate
asked
and
about it.
Ryan,
I
Nate and Ryan.
hey, yeah,
So
before y'all
funny.
start, I gotta head off. I'm gonna watch
Alrighty,
the
Micah.
debate.
All right, Michael,
But it
peace
seems
out.
like this time works for y'all, so I'm gonna try to do it this time for the rest of the season.
Yo, I'm
Hey
loving it on the East
everyone.
Coast for real.
Yeah,
We
for real.
Florida boy, man. I'm in Florida. So like,
Mm.
yeah, I rock with this, man. Real talk.
All right.
So,
Hey, Alicia,
Hey
welcome in, boo.
everyone. Thank you. Erica, your makeup look on point.
Oh, thank
Period.
you. Thank you.
Hey,
Did you want to
I
sound
just
off,
want to
boo?
say something.
Oh, go ahead.
I just
Sorry.
want to say something real quick because I came in late, but I was trying to zoom in. Well, see everything I was talking about beforehand, but Kofi Jr. It ain't it. And I would just say this from my own situations, and this is just with a friend. I did someone wrong, and instead of giving the time, I was actively like, he didn't want to be bothered. I said no, I messed up, and even if you don't forgive me, I'm going to show you that I care, even if it don't equate to nothing.
When I tell you I've been calling, I'm a person that will pull up to your job,
Oh
texting. Like
damn.
I look, it ain't the first time I've did it when we were cool, so then motherfuckers ain't surprised. But at least for me, in my own situations, when I'm truly sorry about something, I'm gonna do any and everything in my power for you to know that, even if it does not amount to anything. I'm gonna show you, or at least try to show you that, like, I'm genuinely sorry. And whatever way you want me to show that, whether it's by calls, texts, gifts, whatever, I'm gonna give you that energy if I truly care. If you a person that I feel kind of bad, but so about, I'm gonna do exactly what Jr. did, and that's take my sweet time and wait till I see you. If I actually care, I'm gonna be very proactive in my approach. Um, so that's kind of how I felt about y'all a conversation about that earlier. Um,
Mm,
I ain't gonna lie, Lando did kind of gag me. He was like, "And Gabby," I said, "Oop," you know, in
that's
my
true.
in
I'm
my
not gonna
head,
lie.
I initially thought when Jr. had said it's between me, Cam, and Keisha, I initially in my head was thinking, okay, you ain't mentioning Gabby. Well, I was like, maybe he's just talking about the people that were currently in the room, even though we all obviously know that, like, why the hell you ain't said Gabby? But I was like, maybe you just talking about the people currently in the room. I don't know, but Lando kind of ate that up for me.
Yeah.
Um, oh, not also natural Florida man. That's crazy. Um, anywho, well,
Yeah.
a freaking Lando. Eva was definitely misciting, but um,
Oh my god.
but like I ain't gonna lie, when Lando kind of hit her with the "oh, don't tell me who I can or how I can be friends with people," maybe it's also the slight anger issues in me. But I said if I was Eva, I don't care if I was 13 or not. Yeah, it's instantly over because who the hell are you talking to like that? Because my thing
Yeah.
is, because it's like, oop, it's like I get it, but part of me is thinking in my head like she don't know half the things about Simone and Lando that they done or been through. And baby been peeping it. My only qualm was just the fact that she did not talk to Lando first. Cause my thing is, you not wrong for the stuff you peeping. It's just you went to the wrong person first. You talked to your boyfriend first. And then if he doing whatever, then it's like, okay, you cool with someone, she your big sister. You can talk to her. Well, key word is talk to, not giving demands, but you can talk to her afterwards and be like, okay, is there something? Was there something? But you gotta talk to your man first. Um, cause that's where the real disconnect happened. Cause if you go to the other person first and your significant other find out, as we seen with Cam and Keisha, why are you going to them and not to me? Like, what's the tea? I'm confused. Um, oh yeah, I'm glad we got to see Crenshaw Cam back a little bit. Love the energy. And I was listening to that little demo he had at the end. I said, okay, Fields. I said, you better put your heart out in the music.
Yo, is
I
that
said,
song on streaming for real? Because that sounded like that was Mitchell singing for real. Like that was him
it,
singing that,
it
right?
was him singing. It was his demo. I was
Mm.
like, I still want my diss track, but I'll take the love song. Um,
Yeah.
I still want my diss track.
You see how
Get,
smooth he is with it?
get,
Well, like he kissed
get.
Keisha and wiped his tears and was like, "Bye, Keisha." Oh, that
No,
was gangster. That was gangster.
it was giving
That
soap.
was
It was giving
gangster.
soap
Gagged.
opera.
I was
It was
gagged.
gangster. I'm gangster. I'm not. I'm gonna give you that, Cam. That was gangster. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that. Yeah.
He said he'll
Like,
give him his ones,
No,
but
I
yeah.
also,
need to keep
uh,
the same energy next week when I come to press
oh, chop,
on Jeff's neck, okay? I
chop.
just want to give the
Hey,
same energy, sir.
No, my Jr. still should have drove him. Even if he still should have drove his behind to Birmingham. Like my thing is, I don't know if my man's had class or not. Why are you sitting in this cab? I don't know. You should have been in your car. Even if Gabby said don't text, don't call, don't come. Get your behind in that car and get down there and get on bended knee. I want to
Please and
see,
thank you.
So you want
That's
him
like,
to
what I'm
beg like Keith
saying.
Sweat? You want him to beg like Keith Sweat, like baby,
Not
please?
if
not
you're in the
not
wrong, if you
big,
cheat on me and you
Oh
just
but
yeah,
sitting
put
your
some
black
effort in.
behind, yes.
Kofi,
If I,
yeah.
Kofi.
as a woman, am able to admit my wrong, well, granted, I don't know if I'm just a different case, but like I said, for me, I'm willing to do what I got to do if I genuinely know I'm
Right.
wrong and I care, and
Yeah.
I'll do that just for my friends. So yes, I will hold that same energy for people with their other friends and their relationships. If you genuinely care enough about that person and you
I
genuinely
don't.
want to make it work,
I don't think he's not gonna. I don't think he doesn't care. So, like I said, for me,
I think he cares,
like
but not enough.
for me, I don't know how he feels truly about the whole
That's
situation.
the
So that's why.
problem,
Right. So that's why I want to. But I think we're going.
Gabby.
Gabby. Okay.
Mm,
Yeah.
but
And I
if
that
think
part.
if JR can
some
scream from the
things.
rooftops that him and Keisha are friends, he should have screamed to the rooftops in that moment to Cam. The kiss meant nothing. We're just friends. The fact that he did throughout his we're friends though, like Tyler said, but we friends though. Like you ain't throw that out in that moment. Out of every other
Yeah.
time you said it, the one
So
time you did not say it.
so can we
And
take
the
a
thing
poll
is,
and
he
ask?
already planned to drive to go see Gabby. It's not like that came out of like nothing. Like he said, he was gonna drive down, see her, and let her know what happened. So even
So
though
why?
he had that confrontation with Cam, why did you decide not to go? Like in that dire
That
moment when you know
that's
your
Yeah.
the million
relationship
dollar.
is on
That's
the rocks? Why did you
that's
choose
the
to
million
stay on
dollar question.
campus?
That's what I don't understand. Like that's the million dollar question. Like maybe we're gonna get some insight next week. Like because if everything is like I'm under the impression like what y'all are saying is real. So I don't know why he didn't decide to at that moment say, you know what, let me go and talk to my girl and try
Yes,
and
you
sort this
stupid.
out. Yeah, yeah, we be stupid sometimes.
Kofi,
Yeah, we
Kofi,
be
even his
dumb. I'm
text, even his text, like right after, don't come, don't call, don't text. I mean, you could still write an apology if you really are sorry. I'm
Like
just
leaving
saying.
it just blank and not saying nothing is wild
Yeah,
work.
that is
uh
crazy. Like, you could at least apologize.
just you know what?
Also will say
I'm a live
about
it
Gabby
alone.
finding out. Didn't JR said that he thinks Cam told her or Cam must have told her? It's
Yeah, he
Oh
not
said
no.
Cam
actually
must have told her.
confirmed if he
Cam,
did or not.
I'm under the impression that Cam told her. So that's
Well, like they were saying earlier, anybody could have said anything because they had a very public blow up. So while it's good to us until next episode, it's also like JR is also speculating. We also don't know for certain if he actually did. JR just thinks, babe, it could have been Cam and 10 other people. We don't know. They could have been blowing that girl phone up while she was gone.
oh I
He
got a
probably was
question.
recording it and send her a video too
So
in 4K.
do we think he thinks the kiss meant more, or is he just waiting to talk to her face to face? Like what do we actually think?
Uh, he looked guilty. Like I said, he ain't screaming out the we friends, so I don't know.
All right.
Well, I mean, I think I personally think, and this is just based on guessing, because once again, we have no definitive answers to lead to a decision. But I think that the kiss meant nothing to Jaya, only
Mm,
because I've seen other men drag their feet in this way when they do something wrong. And I think that part is something I don't think we discussed because sometimes y'all men really be dragging your feet. And
yeah,
like just like what Kofi said, I know I've heard other men say that, like how Kofi was like, he didn't want to deal with it right now. I've heard other men say those
yeah.
things. So
We be doing that. We be avoiding like we hate confrontation, especially when we know we in the wrong. So
But
I
it's
mean,
not
I've been
right.
guilty of. I've been guilty of this. Like, now I've never had a girlfriend, so I've never cheated on a significant other. But when I've messed up, and I've hurt a friend, I have been that type of avoiding ass brother. Like, I don't want to deal with it right now. Let me go and clear my head before I say the wrong thing or put my foot in my mouth. So
Yeah,
it
but
could be
how long does it
possible.
take for you to clear your head?
I take normally a good 24 to 48 hours, and then whatever confrontation I have to deal with, then I deal with it. So that's probably what JR was doing. I don't
Child,
know.
Not
the way my
24 to
Gemini
48.
is set up, baby, you don't even have to worry about a relationship to come back to in 24 to 48 hours. Don't even worry about it, sweetheart.
See, see, I'm a Aries, so I don't know how that works.
Oop.
Don't even worry about it, sweetheart. When I tell you you cheat on me and you giving yourself 24 to 48 hours to cool off,
No,
baby,
not
I don't
cool
even
off,
know
just
who you are tomorrow.
not cool off. Just like I
Ooh.
don't want to.
Yes.
I don't like
Whatever it
confrontation.
is, you
I don't
got
want
it.
to. I don't
You
want.
better enjoy
I
every
don't
last
want to
one of them.
say.
When I tell you I'm gonna see that
I don't want to
tomorrow,
say the wrong. I don't
I'm
want to say
sorry.
the
I hope I
wrong
don't sound
thing.
too rude or mean. I don't know that man.
Yeah.
That would be me, Kiki Palmer all the way. Mm.
All right.
No,
All right.
no, but I feel
I
like
Hi
that's
to
just
that
a really
man.
true
I think
point.
for
Why
I
why
think for
do
me
men do that?
it's
You
kind of
guys
like
want
the
y'all want
you.
an insight in the male psyche on why we do
Oh,
that? Because
oh
No,
I'm
God,
the
actually,
male.
I don't. I don't
no.
want it at all. Actually, quite literally, I just want y'all asses to stop. I don't care why you do it.
Stop doing that. Like literally just stop.
It's
But
one of those things where I just feel like I've dealt with people who be real trying to like wait out the problem or try to be like, okay, let's wait. I'm very confrontational because my thing is, I'd rather nip something in the bud sooner rather than later and get it over with, rather than drag my feet, making it last longer than it needs to, and then not only that, but then the problems are gonna end up getting worse the longer you wait. I'm like, nah. If this happened at 12 p.m., I need to have a conversation before this day ends.
all right, that's
Cause
fair.
Yeah.
no,
And
cause
I've been guilty
I'm
of
also a
this.
very
I've
cause
dragged my feet when it comes to stuff like this, and it's something I got to work on
And you
because
might have
No,
lost
like
relationships
I'm
because of it.
well,
look.
yeah, fair, but like I'm a work in progress. I've stopped doing it as much as I sometimes confrontation is good. It might be ugly, it might hurt, but you got to get it out of there and just come out of the other side a better person. So
If
Jesse
yeah.
I
Raymond
was
Jr.,
if I was
I beg
JR,
you, my brother, please, when you have
Keisha
this top,
wouldn't find me in that room that next day because I would have drove down to Gabby's place overnight and I would be seeing her first thing in the morning, letting it all out. Like we wouldn't have time to come up with a plan,
The
coordinate what
things
we're
that
gonna
I have
say.
done when I wasn't even in the wrong, but my insecure ass partner just thought, just thought the backflips I hit trying to prove I ain't do nothing, and you gonna tell me? You got it, sir.
it's
You got it.
it's a lot, man. Look, Jr., I'm gonna withhold judgment from you, brother. Like
We
whatever
heard you, Kofi.
happened,
Damn it.
I got to fight for my man's
No,
out
you
here. So
don't.
You
You quite
need
literally
to
don't
not.
have to do any of this.
You need
look,
to
I'm
not
just
fight for your man,
I
okay?
want to withhold judgment.
Nobody
Can
is
we
making you
just
not. We're just
let
providing
you?
very valid points of like, that's
Well,
nothing but your bias towards him, and you've already said your
uh,
point. So you reiterating it doesn't do anything or whatever you think it's
well, this
doing.
is for the people that is just tuning in or haven't heard me. So like, just
Nobody, everybody heard you.
okay. Look, I'm gonna need some clarity in the next episode. That's all.
You asked me to
I
put up a
really
poll.
do
I did.
because
Most people were saying
yeah.
that Kiss meant nothing to Jr.
All right. Wow.
68%.
Okay, that's an interesting number.
Oh wait, does that mean it does mean something? Maybe I worded it stupidly. Sorry. I said did the
Oh,
Oh
kiss
God.
mean
oh,
nothing to Jr. and then 68% said no. So did the kiss not mean nothing? I'm sorry,
I don't
y'all.
know.
I don't know what that means.
yeah. A lot of people in the chat are saying that the kiss meant something to JR. So
Oh.
Oh,
I think they're saying no, that
It did
It
not mean
kiss.
anything.
It should have a
Yeah,
little bit
yeah.
more wording to it.
So maybe you need to reword it.
Oh,
Oh
I
my
wish somebody would
gosh.
have typed the questions so I could just copied and pasted it. This ain't even my poll. I already know how I feel.
Oh gosh.
How do you
Where
feel,
wait,
Erica?
so
You think it
so you
meant
think it
something?
meant
Yeah,
something?
how do you feel, Erica? I want to know what Erica thinks.
Didn't I already say this? It's a
No.
Say it
possibility.
again.
I need
The
there to be
longer this thing
clear.
goes and the more Kofi sticks his feet in the damn sand about it, I'm
Um,
saying yes, 100%. Now what? Oh, I gotta
oh,
end this poll before
Uh,
I can do it. No, I think that there's
uh,
something on both sides, honestly. I think that there's something to be said about his inaction. I think there's something to be said about the things that he don't say, being a character that is so quick to profess his feelings. I think all of that matters, and I kind of lean towards maybe it did mean something. We didn't never get Keisha didn't give him a chance to actually process it, and part of me feels like even in that moment, wouldn't he like? Actually, let me play it back.
I mean, if you kiss someone that clearly you're that close, that's how your relationship. It's. I feel like for Keisha, it gave her clarity on, nah, this ain't what I thought. I want Cam. For Jr., I think it might have done the opposite, and it might have his head in a little tizzle
Yeah,
because I think they might have been at two different parts of their feelings or emotions towards one another when it happened. And considering he said, he's still trying to process it. If you still are processing it, then that means it meant something more than you thought. Whereas Keisha was like, "Yeah, this ain't what I thought it was gonna be. Bye."
oh man. See, and if that happens, then I
I mean, but
fear
it's real
he
though.
and JR. I fear he and Gabby are done.
oh,
Cause
How'd
see,
everybody
see,
done?
see, see. Okay, now then we watched it. I'm gonna go ahead and play it for y'all because my God, they say
Cause
we need to talk. Oh Lord, Jr. Mm,
wait, who
Today
said what
drained
now?
me. All right, she comes into the room. Jr. She says we need to talk. Jr. is like, yeah, you ran off on me. She
oh,
said, she was spinning or something like that. He says, I'm still trying to process it.
oh,
I missed that part.
whatever
Damn,
process it
then
means, we don't
damn,
know. But like, if you
just
still kind
damn.
of like, ah,
That means he might have felt something. Damn
Yeah.
it.
I mean, we clocked it when Keisha had freaking turned her hand over and interlocked their palms, and Jr. kind of had that like little whatever on his face. It was kind of like, yeah, I feel like his moment started shifting. Meanwhile, Keisha's feelings got clarity.
Oh gosh. So what about that thing when she was about to say JRI and then Gabby called? What do you think that was? Is that her clarity saying I don't think this is what it is, or was she about to admit some things?
I think she was probably going to miss some things. I think when you have a kiss, I think like all of this was just like feelings. Do I not? Then when they have to kiss, it's like you know what you feel after you kiss somebody. I feel like she might have probably. I think she said to Cam that she thought it might have been something, but then afterwards it was just like, nope, it's not what I thought it was. Like I thought my feelings were the same. They were not. I want you. Before that kiss, she was just feeling any and everything. So, mm,
Okay,
I
92% of
just
people right now saying that the kiss changed something for JR. He would want to see what this could be with Keisha.
Lord,
Yeah,
you
Lord
could,
have mercy.
yeah, because if he
God,
was given
Jesus,
the signs that Keisha was
Jesus,
given
fix it,
beforehand,
fix
then it would
it,
have been like, okay,
fix it.
but
I'm gonna have to let my man go then because this ain't
Listen.
gonna work. This ain't gonna work.
nah, I want to know what
I'm
the
still
whole. I
processing it
believe.
goes crazy. You out of time, partner. What were you doing last night? You
Well,
shouldn't have been sleeping.
we're about to
Shoot,
find
who said
out
he
in
was
about a
sleeping? He
week.
probably was laying in his bed wide open.
Oh
It's also the
Like
wow.
fact that he said that she ran off on him, and he
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Oh,
that's
you ran off on me."
that's telling.
Was she
That
supposed to
is
spend the night?
very telling.
Was she
That's
supposed to spend the
very
See,
night?
all we need
telling.
to do is replay the damn
That
scene and
part.
now look at Kofi. We spent the hour and a half with him. I gotta fight for my
Yeah,
man. It's my
Damn.
man's.
no, but because I didn't really hear it, like I watched
You
it, but
gotta
I didn't.
listen.
but I didn't hear it. But now watching it back, I'm like, damn,
Oh, oh, you got to process
I
like
might
your
have
boy.
to, I might have to bow out and just say, y'all got it, man. Y'all can't,
So,
I can't
so Kofi,
defend this.
we can reserve our judgment
Yeah,
on
yeah, you
it.
can't. I mean, it processing can be interpreted in different ways, but the wording of "you ran off on me" and I'm still trying to process it, that gives y'all the window to rightfully, you
That
know,
means he wanted her to stay. That means he
I
wanted to
give y'all
live
the
a
window.
little longer in the moment. That's
yeah,
what I
yeah,
got from it.
that's what that
Yeah.
means. That's what
My,
definitely that means.
my
I
Yeah,
can
thing is,
reserve my
I don't.
judgment, but yeah, I'm tired of watching him just be so unappreciative of everything Gabby has done for him, and like he's putting Keisha on this pedestal that she does not deserve,
Yeah, to be fair, Gabby was the
and
well,
one that
I
I'm
saved your
tired of
life
can't
him.
first.
blame.
But you
Look,
know,
it's unfortunate, but at the same time, are we really shocked? Like,
No.
they've been. I just I don't know what it is, man. Like, I need some clarity, bro. Like, why, bro? Like,
Yeah.
whatever. I got
And
nothing.
he
But
keeps
maybe the
saying that,
next.
oh, Keisha and I got close because she saved my life. And I'm just like, she
But
wasn't the
that's
only
not.
one
That
to
can't.
save
Gabby
your
That
saved your
can't
life
life.
be the.
first, boo.
But
Exactly.
but
And
that
then when
can't
he
just be
says
it.
that she helped him through this whole journey of baseball, like, are you forgetting that Gabby's the one who asked Coach Marcus, Coach, you guys, you can even do it. And
My
Keisha was
thing
That's
is,
like,
just
yeah,
the
I'll
have
do
you
Gabby
ever
that.
erasure
heard
for
Gabby
me.
and JR even say "I love you" to each other?
They
Like
have, I
realistically,
think.
they've been together for over a year. But I just feel like mm, I don't know. Like I
Look,
love them, but I'm also like
I don't
I
know if
don't
they're gonna
know.
Yeah,
last.
yes,
I
they've said that. It have seen, there are scenes, there are scenes.
I don't think they're gonna last. I think next week is about to be a wrap, man.
I need
Like,
Gabby to stand on business like Kim.
she about to, and Jr. is gonna have to eat it. Even if he begs, I don't think she's gonna take him back.
These
I'm
writers
So
based
don't
on
like.
this episode, I don't know if you're gonna see any begging coming from Gia, because as I said before, I don't think he cares, to be honest.
no, I think he's gonna care. I do
Mm.
because I don't
I'm
think he
still
wants to be
standing
that
there.
guy to just dog a girl out like that, especially given the ending of his last relationship. So there's got to be some growth there.
Okay,
So I'm
but
gonna.
Kofi, there's the difference between not wanting to be that guy. So is it more about him not wanting to be that guy or actually feeling bad for hurting somebody that he said he
I
loved?
think it's a little bit of
Right.
both. I think it'll be a little bit of both. I got to think so because you can't be that heartless. You kissed another. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, you can't put your lips on one girl and then walk throughout the whole day not really thinking about it, giving advice to everybody else. Meanwhile, you said that you ran out on me and I'm still trying to process it.
You can because he
You know
did.
what? Well, he did that. So I don't want to believe that he would do that. So I'm gonna see what he says, but this whole dialogue is not looking good for my man's.
My
Real
thing is,
talk.
these writers don't
Y'all,
like him. They set KEK take baseball
Yeah,
take health
take,
gone
take,
Gabby gone
gone.
Cam
Like they
gone.
hate gone. Like 4 for 4, bro. His brother not being
He's
there.
fumbling
I would
Gone.
everything.
really be
listen.
I would really be interested if Damon came and JR told him everything what happened. Wonder what that conversation would be like.
Damon
Like
gonna
what
be like, what the hell have I missed?
yeah.
He
I
go
mean,
Damon go get on the next flight back. No.
when he gets back, yeah, I do. But
But yeah,
I
no, they don't like JR because ain't no way. It's like right
ain't
now,
no
it's like
way.
what
Yeah.
does he ain't
This
got
is
they
worse
literally are
than
giving him
Asher.
nothing.
They didn't even do Asher this dirty in All American. Real talk.
Yeah.
But he got
They
to go
they
back
did a
on the
lot.
field though. He got
That
to
one
play
last
football
time.
again.
Not
So
really.
I
No,
so
can't
no.
Listen.
oh
Oh,
so I
crap.
mean
I had a
I
question.
love Marcus.
I had a
so
question. Do y'all think that JR wanting Keisha kind of stems from his lack of not wanting accountability? Because from the jump, like, okay, yeah, like Gabby saved his life and so did Keisha in a way. Like, um, we already know like how Gabby feels and how he was feeling about her. But now that, everybody I guess is on the same page of they've kissed and now there's feelings involved, do y'all think that JR just wants a easier relationship to where he won't be challenged or, won't be able to take a look at himself and self-reflect and, realize what he's done wrong and so forth and so on? Because I don't think is capable of giving him that, even if they were in a relationship. Kind of like how we watched Damon's goofy standing behind Simone and her stupid decisions.
Well,
No,
Aren't you
no, no, no.
aren't you saying that Keisha would be easier?
Yeah, yeah. I was saying that I don't think that like how Gabby would absolutely hold JR accountable. I don't think that Keisha, if they were in a relationship, would do the same in the same way. Like won't stand on business when it comes to his health.
definitely not. Yeah,
So
she
like,
would not.
is that part of the reason why he's now being like, ooh, maybe he's considering, a relationship with Keisha, or maybe he's trying to wrap his head around his feelings for Keisha.
Well, I mean, I feel like based on what we've seen so far, even when they were first confronted about their intimacy that was crossing boundaries, during the Friendsgiving episode, JR said, clearly that he was really wrapped up and concerned with what he thought was right, and because she wasn't agreeing with that, and so he said that in that episode, which made it clear that, okay, at that time, I felt a certain way, and you weren't really agreeing with me. So that's how Keisha and I got closer. At least that's how I took it, based on what he said, right? So I think yes, that is part of the reason, but also I feel like we need to find some maturity in life. Like I feel like sometimes I see this with different relationships all the time and friendships. Like the people that really go out of their way and really hold you accountable are the people that you need to have lots of appreciation for. I feel like I've been seeing time and time again in life as I've been growing up. Um, so many times that people really give some surface levels or the enablers or whoever's agreeing with them lots of credit as, oh, you're such a supportive friend. I really appreciate it. When they need to be appreciating the people who stand by them, that are loyal to them, that hold them accountable, that won't lead you astray. Because if you were to be like, yes, yes, keep walking, keep going, and then you fall off the cliff, you want that friend that's going to be like, hey, take 2 steps back. You know what I mean? And I feel like JR, has shown his lack of appreciation for that aspect that Gabby brings to the table in the relationship. And so, in a way, yes, I think you might be right. He might consider that Keisha agreeing with him in a way to him that is considered more supportive than Gabby going out of her way to get coach Marcus to be their coach. So I mean it doesn't make sense, but so far that's his track record. So
I also think he could be confused and guilty because in his mind, up until this point, I think he actually did believe that um his relationship with Keisha was completely platonic up until the point where they interlock hands. I think from in my mind, that's when something switched, and I feel like the kiss just solidified it. That showed that maybe the what he thought their relationship was, it wasn't. And he's trying to figure out like when the switch when that happened, how he allowed it to get to that point. There could be a lot of things that he's trying to process, but I think that you can try to process all of that, but still make an effort to reconnect with your partner and try to prove that before anything else, before my feelings, I want you to know that I'm here for us and I want to fight for this relationship.
He's in a real dilemma.
And I feel like
Fix
Keisha
it,
have done
Lord.
that throughout this episode because
JR
like
didn't.
just her not even allowing he said, I'm still trying to process it. And she's just like, yeah, I don't care about that. Anyways, what we gonna tell them is that it was a mistake. What if it wasn't a mistake for him?
How is she
Keisha said it
gonna
was a
take that?
mistake.
How is Keisha gonna take that if that ends up being the case?
The thing is, I don't
Right,
like, I
right.
don't think
I was
Keisha
about to
fully
say,
knows if she wants JR or not yet. Like,
That's what
she
I'm
hasn't
saying.
processed that. I think she's
I'm not
just talking out of
convinced.
guilt.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not convinced she ain't over JR. She say it don't mean nothing, but I don't buy that for 1 second. That's what I mean, cause she no, I'm starting to shift. I'm starting to shift. Like initially I thought that. Then I rewatched the clip that put on the stream. I looked it up real quick. I'm like, oh damn, maybe there might be something here. Because I can't trust Keisha because she's been talking at both sides of her mouth. One minute she says one thing, next minute she says another thing. So it's hard to get a gauge on what she truly feels. To be quite honest, I'm confused. Like, I
But do
need her
you
to.
think they would actually date, though? Or do you think the shame would force them into not accepting the feelings if they did have it?
You know what? That I don't know.
I
If
think
it comes
that
out that if it comes out that he likes her, I don't think he would jump into it right away. I think he'd give her. I think he would let her decide for herself. And if she said no, then he just deal with it and move on, man. Honestly, because at this point, like Cam's not.
Somebody else ever again and gets into no other relationship, because if you do that and you're liking somebody else, then you're dead wrong.
like
No, I'm
Lando,
not
huh?
saying he won't do
That's what
that.
y'all
I'm
said
not
about
saying he's
Lando.
gonna do that.
I was
Not
just saying that
No, I'm not saying that at all. Like he can get in other relationships, but he gonna
he can, but
respect.
Lando can't.
I never said Lando
Yes, you
couldn't.
did actually.
Y'all,
When
oh,
did I say
y'all
that?
wow.
said y'all rather him be dropping penis off to
That
everybody
was a
rather than
that
get
was
in
a
a relationship.
that was a other option that I was thinking, but I'm not saying he shouldn't get into a relationship. Don't put words in my mouth.
oop, 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 oop. Oh no.
So yeah, but honestly, I think JR would probably leave it up to her, and if she says she don't want it, then JR would, move on. And if he wanted to pursue other relationships, I think he would. I don't think he'd be
The,
stuck on Keisha won't want to be with me. I don't think he'd
my
move that way.
my thing is, even if somehow, like, let's say Keisha's lying and she do still feel something for JR and JR feels something for Keisha. My thing is, the way you get together with somebody, how they say, one, how you get with someone is how you lose them, and two, the start to your relationship is everything. If y'all can say like, okay, we both feeling something, and still both say like, look, realistically, a relationship would not work out between our personalities, what we want, our friend group, how we got to this point. It's not really setting up for any success at all. So I even regardless of whatever the hell you feeling, getting together would be stupid.
So how did it work for Spencer and Olivia when it came to Layla?
Child,
Because they
I
didn't care
This is
about
where I think
Layla.
I leave
my
y'all, because
thing is
now
I
I'm going to
still
the pits of hell and Kofi is trying to drag me there.
This
oops.
is not what we about to
No,
do. We
no,
don't go to.
I'm not trying to. I'm just asking. Like, then how did that work in that situation?
It
That's what
Because
I'm
doesn't
They
asking.
because
ignored
work.
they're weird.
Layla's
I don't even know what your
screaming.
question is. You said Spencer and Olivia. The answer is it doesn't work.
They
The
just
answer is always it
dated.
doesn't work.
Okay. There, that's all I needed to know.
They
All
they
right.
told Layla to go to hell and they gonna love if they love.
All right, there. That's fine. That's all right. Okay, that's all I
Hold on,
wanted
Layla
to
that's all
said,
know.
I
if I
needed
can't
to
get him, I'm
know.
gonna get.
That's
We've
all
been
I
over
needed
that
to
ad
know.
nauseum at this point for
Did
like
we?
yes,
Did
multiple
we?
times, over and over again.
Erica has 16
Wait,
Reddit
what?
posts, 72 Tumblr posts, and countless people blocked on Twitter because she's gone over it at nauseum, Kofi. Not too much now.
I might have not read the Tumblr post, so I might have to
You've
look
been in the
those up.
live.
Not I didn't. Tumblr.
What are we talking about?
Oh, Kofi, you fuzzy your
He's exposing himself. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm trolling. Child, y'all calm down. Y'all know y'all can't take me seriously.
The problem is the little minions think that they can. Now you didn't gave me another Reddit post. Congratulations. Hope you're
Oh
proud.
my
No,
god.
don't give me that. No, it's all right. But yeah,
Are y'all
man.
gonna talk about Nathaniel? Because someone in the chat had been asked about it. We keep making our way back to cruddy ass Keisha.
Oh, you
Yeah,
know.
because this one is compelling as hell. Oh, Nate
Oh.
and
It just came to
Ryan.
my mind. I could not
Oh.
say it. I'm sorry.
We keeping it. We keeping it.
No,
I'm
when he had said what he said to freaking Nate, I said dump him. I was a little quick with it, but I was like, "Oop!" I said, "Who are you talking to? Chill out, big dog."
I
But then I
just don't
heard what he had
understand
to
in our
say.
Lord's 2024 why we're still getting all butthurt about long distance relationships. This is the most
That's what
connected we
I'm
have ever
saying.
been.
Like phone works.
I don't think he want.
Airport,
I don't
like
know.
airport is
Maybe
still
he's had.
open. You gotta
Maybe he's
call
had.
her.
Maybe he's had bad experiences with it. I don't know.
But you ain't
What
never
that
had
gotta
I
do
guess
with
but
Nate?
that's true.
look, they be wanting to be with that person 24/7, even if it ain't realistic. They be like, "Baby, I just want to be under you.
Oh my
Don't
gosh.
don't leave, baby, please."
Yeah, but he got it together. He apologized. He didn't do what.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't pull a Nico, which was great. So
Thank
He didn't do
God.
what
He
I'll
was
JR
also
did
let
didn't
either.
pull
Nate.
a
He
Spencer.
went
Thank
straight to
God.
it. He didn't do a JR either. He just went straight to it. Like, all right, we ain't waiting around. You avoiding me?
You been
Nah, I can't do
avoiding
this.
me?
The shade. The
Oh
shade.
my gosh. Can't. Oh, I'm gonna let you have it, Antonio.
Not the
I'm gonna
shade, the
let you
You
have
got
it.
facts.
to.
I'm
It's
gonna let
Not
you have it.
freaking.
I'm gonna let you
Facts.
have it. I'm gonna
He
let you
was
have it.
Avoiding me?
hunting
I'm not
Nate
gonna let this go no more
down.
because you are mine and I am yours, and we're gonna figure this out. Oh, really? Is that how this
Yeah,
works?
that
That's
part,
exactly how this
that
Yep.
works.
part.
Okay. Y'all got
No,
it.
but it
But
was
no,
the
I
way
gotta go hold
Nate
up a
when
poster at this new museum that I debuted because what?
you
It'll be all
know.
right.
Look,
I needed a
you
distraction.
you can compartmentalize. I'm just gonna chalk it up that he don't. You know what? Let me keep quiet
Oh,
before
That's
I say something
fine.
that gets
You
me
gonna
canceled.
compartmentalize yourself out of a relationship,
Cheating?
baby? Have at it. Compartmentalize away.
Yeah.
Marie Kondo this because you are packed
oh
up,
my
honey.
Yeah,
god.
compartmentalize.
Yep.
Like you said. You remember how he said we still trying to process how we feeling, man. So
We talking about Nate.
yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
know
We
that.
are supposed to be
No,
talking.
Kofi, come
Can y'all
Okay.
on.
just get off my
Anywho,
back?
We
Gosh,
have
I'm a,
your
let's
back.
Because I can't tell when
let's
you trolling or when you're not at this point
let's
anymore. I'm
let's
just like,
let's 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 just move on.
for
We've
real.
done beat
you
this
know,
horse out nauseum. This is a dead horse at this point. Like the horse need mercy. Like let's just move on, okay? Please.
We
but
keep
But you
yeah,
stalking and
Nate
did.
and
kicking it, and you
Ryan.
You
reviving
did move
life
on.
into
You brought
it.
Now
it
you
back.
want somebody off your head because you just.
You know what? Hey man, can't Antonio the one that opened this door, okay? We
That was
could
a
have stayed
one-off
on this.
comment. It was a
Yeah,
one-off
but
comment.
could have kept it to
Well,
yourself,
It
player.
was a
shoot,
truthful comment.
the men are fighting, Lord.
Like for real, but it's cool. I said I let you have it, so it's
It's
like
all
we
love.
didn't have to. We didn't have to
It,
go down this rabbit hole. Like I've been beaten up enough on this live enough. Okay, I'm done, bro.
No,
Like
you
I was just saying that he
stop.
did the right thing by going straight
yeah,
to Nate.
yeah,
but yeah,
which
Nate
was
and
great.
100%.
Ryan. So yeah, with that,
Ooh, child.
when Nate was sitting on that couch listening to Keisha, Nate said, "Oh no, ma'am, I will not be you. Let me get my behind out this door." He said, "I'm noticing
Yo,
similarities.
The
Let me
shade.
go change that."
She
that's
said, tell
crazy.
me everything you did wrong
So
so
I
I
can do
don't
the
do it.
opposite.
Yeah, that's trifling, right? That's shade if I ain't never seen it.
She
Oh, I
But
love
literally
Nate
said,
so
Real.
"What would
much.
you do?" She
Yeah,
Oh,
you
literally
you
well
said it
broke
out
it
her
lying.
mouth.
down. Walk me through it exactly. What did you do? Wait a minute. I was just doing that. Ah!
I should write this down.
Say I wasn't trusting say you weren't trusting your partner. Ugh, I wasn't letting them in. Ugh.
She
I
said,
did
not
confirm your
me,
issue.
not
Okay.
Yeah,
tonight.
that's so
You
funny.
say you good, right?
Oh
Because I got to
gosh.
go.
It was so
You gonna have to lay
brilliant.
on this couch.
It was so brilliant, Nate. It was so perfect. Cause exactly. About face, twin. About face.
She
We
said,
gonna
"I
go get
can't
our
end up on
man.
this couch with a bunch of tissues like that. I can't be
That
like this. I'm too
Mm-mm.
cute for
that
this."
They
is
got her looking out the
that's how
window
you
while it's
learn from
raining.
somebody
It's
else's
half raining
relationship.
outside. Child.
yeah,
Cause
yeah.
you was not this sad when you was being too busy being jealous. Envious, if you will, of your man.
Mhm.
Where was some tears
Ooh.
then? Oh, all right.
Ooh. Fuck
Mm-hmm.
it.
Look, I get it. I mean, she was wrong. I low key feel bad, but she brought this on herself. So it's like you're gonna have to
100%.
eat this, baby girl. You're gonna have
Nate
to.
seeing the engagement ring and thinking that it was hers right off the bat, not asking no questions. How she
No,
ran out of the room.
it was a deer said, was it big? And they said,
Yeah.
Well, it was cute though.
I was like, dang, I need to check my pockets in because I mean that it look kind of big to me.
It
I mean,
did
I don't
look
know nothing about
big.
rings, but I'm
It
like, oh,
really
if
did
that's
look
not enough,
big.
then we out
It
here
did look
struggling,
big.
laying where
That
it
Nate,
was
is.
a
Nate,
Then,
nice
Nate is
ring.
a woman of exquisite taste. She
Hello.
said, if I maybe she gotta go to law
hey,
school. Nah,
hey,
that needs to
hey,
ring with
Shy, I
me.
guess I got to start saving up now, huh?
Yeah,
Look, that
right. He got
ring.
loans.
I'm like,
Yeah,
bruh,
I might have to save my bread too, man. I told you I'm not getting no relationship till I get my paper right. So like,
You gotta get
I'm
the
not trying to
paper
be out
up.
here broke.
Well,
I'm not trying to be
listen,
in no
and
Yes,
the crazy
depends
thing
on
relationship.
how
is,
big the rock is.
I would. Mm, I would be like,
Mhm.
no, go ahead. But then men love to get insufferable when they broke. So yeah, stay single.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be broke
If
out
you
here.
could
I'm
be
trying to get
broke
some
and
money.
insufferable, then you're fine. Nobody gives a damn. But it's when y'all are insufferable and broke, that's when it's a problem.
It's like it
Yeah.
can't be a
On
double
top of the fact,
homicide.
you
It's
be
like
making up
no.
rules, Kofi. Mm-hmm. You be making up
What?
rules.
I be making up
Erica said
rules.
choose a struggle.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah. All right.
At some
Uh,
point, all I'm
Lord,
saying
Uh,
is, at some point, you gonna have to figure out how to get in the game because part of it is like in theory, practice, 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 and at some point, you gonna have to implement to see if anything that you're practicing is working.
you ain't got to worry about that because I might have
it,
some on the docks real soon. I
Oh,
mean,
Oh,
excuse
I
me.
know.
oh, oh
Tell her I
snap!
do not watch you on Erica's lives. Don't do it.
Nah, she in Ghana. She in Africa, so
Oh,
it's
I
not
got a
like
really
she.
big following over there, Kofi. Actually,
Okay,
between that and the
okay,
Caribbean,
alright, fine. But yeah,
Kofi's
she
future
been
lady. We working on
she
them,
been
honey.
know
We working on them.
she know. I mean, she know me since I was
Looking for
5. Like they parents
oh,
baptized me in water, so it's like okay.
oh,
aw.
oh,
So
slow
yeah,
burn,
Come on,
slow
slow
burn.
bird.
Friends
yeah,
Slow
fluffy.
burn.
yeah.
Y'all funny.
73% of
So
people said that the kiss changed things for JR. All right, are y'all gonna talk about Simone before we get off of here? Cause I gotta go to the movies in a little bit.
I
Yes.
mean, what is
Oh, is that why you
Simone
all
really
dolled up?
doing this episode?
Who
Like
you
Be
go to the movies
besides
with?
insufferable again, just to a lesser
besides
degree.
the
Erica, who you go to the movies
museum.
with? That why you all dolled up?
No, girl, I'm going by my damn self, child.
Okay, Pierre, Pierre, Pierre.
But I mean, there was
Ladies man.
the museum, maybe the smile at the end when Eva said you can have him. I'm like
You and this smile. Let
that.
me go look at this damn smile. Cause I wasn't even paying Simone no damn mind.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna hold
yeah.
you.
He smiled.
No,
I would
I
have
think we could
smiled
do. I think
too, because
somebody episode.
I think that smile is like, who does
It
she
was like
think
a
she's
little ghost
talking
of it. It
to?
wasn't like a. I don't think it was like a
It's
full
like,
blown.
I thought it was a finally she out of here.
Been for me, right in
not
front.
even. I
I
think
mean,
it's just
considering
like
Not
that
in front of
Lando
my
was going to
eyes.
get her a Christmas present, if I
That's
was
not enough
Simone, I'd been
there.
looking
I would
like
say
child
that it's
about
not
time.
enough there. God damn it.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
She
Yeah,
got
she was.
nothing
She
going
Yo, when
on
she
right
walked over
now.
there, I was like, hold up. Let's just pause right here and just leave her on the screen.
Wait, okay, wait, quick thing. Even if she went to pro circuit, she still is a student at Princeton, right?
no.
No, she's
No.
not.
So she just be up there.
She ain't even on pro
Yeah.
Yes.
circuit now. It's like, girl, Thea, you piss me
So
She
it's
off.
So
like,
what is
You let
practicing. She
Damon ruin your.
practicing.
so
so she just
so
there.
so she just there? She can just
Not
be
Correct.
taking
walking up around.
classes, nothing.
I
Here
mean,
come
I
she could.
think I
Eva.
think
There,
the
he's
coach gave
yours.
her a
Take
chance.
him. Fine, you win.
Petty. She
That
sounds
was
so hurt.
ridiculous.
But she did come through with the advice with Nate, though. For real, Thea. She did. That was awesome.
They
Thea is
said,
that girl. I'm sorry that y'all just realizing it. Not all of y'all in this chat, but I'm just gonna keep saying that because everybody was on my head about Thea for quite a while, and I'm never gonna forget that. All
It
right, I
just
I've
don't
been
sucks
on
see
this
that
since
it.
she
Power
doesn't.
Rangers. So
Where's the smile? What'd you say? What'd you say, Antonio?
I said I've been on this since Power Rangers. So
Where's the
Yeah.
smile?
I mean, she gave a little
oh,
smirk at
That
the
is
end.
to
Like I
Lando,
said,
not to the girl.
a word. All right.
That's even a half a smile. Y'all gotta be so for
That was a
serious.
smirk for Lando. I was like, I didn't think she smiled. That's in about time you left Heifer, but
Like that, y'all calling her a heifer now. Oh God.
I don't see it, y'all.
now,
Uh,
now we got on Simone for a lot. This one time is like
She ain't on her Olivia
she,
Baker.
she
That is
ain't do nothing.
Alicia.
She's
Like
It's
not.
fine.
she just wanted the museum. I mean, she was set tripping about her serve. She
I
was
mean,
trying to make
she did
peace
say she
with.
just gonna switch up her position. So I mean, you know,
Yeah. I mean, not she wasn't insufferable in this episode. I fear she might be in the next episode
She
though,
was
but
not
there's
smiling. Y'all
a,
gotta stop.
but like I think she was chill in this episode.
That was
That's,
Kofi.
She was definitely not
I
chill,
think.
Kofi. We have seen her chill before. This was not it. But she
I
wasn't
mean, like she wasn't,
smiling.
but I'm surprised she didn't come at JR a little bit more. I
She don't
mean,
have no
you
damn
she
mouth to
know,
can't.
talk.
and
Exactly.
she
That's
had
quite literally the
rocks
only
and
reason why
glass
she did it.
houses or whatever.
Fake self
oh yeah,
awareness. Maybe cancer is doing something for her. Cause that's what it was.
Sick.
when she and Damon got together, it's the same thing, right? It was kind of the same thing.
Quite
A
literally.
little bit.
Yeah. She kissed him when they read the letter, right? When he talked about
When the
his
man
uh
daddy died.
oh
Terrible.
yeah,
No,
okay.
we gonna move
He
on from
slept
that.
with that man when that man's daddy died. He still had tears
Jesus.
running down his cheek.
She said,
Jesus.
"Don't even
But
worry about it, sweetheart," and that's it. That's all she wrote. Terrible.
yeah. I knew it
Yeah.
was a
Very much
wrap
Oh,
she
when
wasn't
he
Lord.
read
smiling.
that letter and knocked on the door, but not enough
But
Coach Marcus for me, honestly. I mean, I liked a little bit. He came through with the old dude that was a Negro League legend, but I serious question. How are they gonna wrap this up in 3 episodes? That like whose
time
story is
jumps, I
supposed
guess.
Kofi, you love asking
Lord.
questions that we could never possibly have the answers to.
I mean, like, because it just
I
seems
mean,
like nobody's storyline is resolved. Like, I don't know what
yeah.
Simone's end game is. I don't know what's gonna happen with JR. I don't know what's gonna happen with Keisha. I probably get an idea, maybe where Cam's going. Thea, maybe Damon, everybody. Like, the series is ending. It just feels like there's so much more that is set to be told, but they got three
Yeah.
episodes to fix. Like it's a shame, really. Like this show should be going on more. There shouldn't be a fourth season, to be quite honest. So it sucks that this thing is ending, bro. Like for real.
Yeah.
Season 3 writing it should be a fourth season.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That season
Yeah.
Yeah.
two
And I
bullshit.
and I feel
They
and
could
I
have
feel
kept it.
low key. I'm gonna be disappointed at the ending. Real talk.
I,
Yeah,
if I
JR
had to
going to
speculate,
disappoint you
I would
real
assume that it's
bad.
probably gonna end around like graduation because Nate's gonna be graduating, everyone else gonna be going into their senior year. So I assume that's probably gonna be what the last episode's gonna be
You
centered
think there'll
around.
be another time jump?
Maybe.
But y'all, the fact
Unless
that
somebody going to die. Then
This
No.
ain't all American. No one needs to die, please.
Nobody's dying. Maybe the dying of relationships, but nobody's dying. So
The way that NK said that she only had to change one word on the last episode at the end made me so
Yeah.
nervous.
One word on. I'm scared. Because what the hell
It
that?
made me so nervous. And she was like, "Oh well, I think everybody will be satisfied." I was like, "Oh God, this is about to be
Babe, no, they
terrible."
ain't.
Listen,
well, yeah, but they got a proper ending, but like I don't know if Homecoming's gonna get a proper ending. That's what.
You
if
Yes,
know,
anything, I would
you
say that
know. I mean,
that we forgot so much meat and potatoes when it came to Bolivia. We didn't even get account. We didn't get accountability. We didn't see very much growth. Like we missed so much before the wedding that could you even say that it was a happy ending? The way that I was like a Bolivia diehard,
we all
Eric, I
were.
still got the shirts that I can't even wear now.
Ooh, crazy.
uh,
Yeah,
I,
but I love red, and I got the other one in red, and it says "Love me like Olivia loves Spencer." I can't even wear it.
Ooh,
It
ooh.
I,
matters.
you know
Erica,
what?
that was
It could
I
be
love
diabolical.
interpreted that it's
Putting that on a shirt
okay,
and
but
immortalizing it.
We
Yeah,
were in
it's just
love.
it's the way that they were better before they actually got together, and then once they got together, everything went downhill. We
see,
got
we're
it.
not trying to go down this
Yes,
rabbit hole again
true.
because people are gonna get dragged to hell. So
Womp
let's
womp. I'll drag them back. I don't care.
so let's just let
Womp womp. Fight
sorrow,
me.
sorrow, prayers.
People
Yeah.
getting kidnapped and shit.
Well, if we ain't got nothing else, I think I'm about to head out. So
I thought he was about to close the Discord. I was like, no, listen, like anybody. Look,
yeah,
anybody else got anything before I say something else? I'm like, bro, chill.
I just don't know. I mean, a lo- I think I might
I
have to
wish you the
bow out
best.
next week. No, because
Alright.
I fear whatever smoke Gabby gives them, I'm gonna have to eat it, and I think they're about to be done.
Yeah.
I want to
I
be
hope
wrong.
Keisha gets some smoke
I
too. Like it can't just be mm, Gabby got to
Yeah,
give
well,
her a look or something.
We love to say
that's
like
predictable, but like, I mean,
as much.
the
I
man's
mean, I think
always
that
gets the
depends on
most
if
blame, so like it's gonna happen. Like he was in it too, so he got to take the brunt of it because he was in a relationship with her, so he got to eat
Does
most of
Keisha
the.
owe her anything though? Like as much as we love to say, oh, like check your man, like
I think
don't
if
come to the
Keisha
woman. Does
I
approaches
Keisha
mean,
owe
Gabby,
her anything?
I think if Keisha approaches Gabby on some, hey, like I'm sorry, da 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 da, then it's like, why are you talking to me? Like, get away. I don't think that Gabby and Keisha are necessarily close to where Gabby, I think per se has to confront Keisha, but I think if Keisha walks up to Gabby, Gabby needs to give her all the smoke in the world.
Yeah, I
Fact.
think he should go keep her distance.
Yeah,
mm,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
have dinners together, plan dates for each other. Like this
Yeah,
sister,
Yeah.
my sister in
yeah.
Christ.
She
We
planned that day
gotta.
for JR, but yeah,
The way that
oh
they
yeah,
gaslit them though, like that Friendsgiving episode, I can never forgive. Like
that gaslight
yeah,
shit
me
was
too.
you
wild.
planning my
That
perfect day,
gaslighting was
yours.
wild.
Block it.
Yeah, and then
Mhm.
Thank you,
yeah,
E.
appreciate it,
Thank
and
you.
dip. So yeah,
Thank you guys.
and
Bye.
and I hope I get
Y'all
home.
too.
my
Bye,
male
guys.
Hmm. Bye.
keep working on me, y'all. Lord, I'm just saying, keep giving me that, energy.
We'll
Like
keep giving you grace.
yeah, just so that I can be better for my partner. For real
Ooh,
talk.
okay.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
and yeah,
Good night.
For I appreciate you guys for cultivating really great community and conversation. And shout out to the All American folks for giving us really great things to talk about. I did just make my breakdown for episode 10 live, so you can go ahead and check that out right after this once you get off of here and drop any of your additional thoughts there. We'll be checking the comments. I'm going to go see 1992 as well as the new Brandy horror movie tonight, so maybe I'll let you guys know on my second channel what I think about those. It's your good sis, you let her talk TV with. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to 40,000 of you amazing subbies and all 100 of you that were in here tonight. And I'll see you in my next one. What are we? Thursday? We're back for Reasonable Doubt Live. And then Friday, we'll be back for Power. See you later.